Let's have a little rivalry Black Hills American Legion baseball doubleheader for you guys here set up tonight. Live from Strong Field in the motorcycle city of Sturgis, South Dakota, as we are back with another KDSJ sports broadcast as the Sturgis Post 33 Titans host their arch nemesis in the Spearfish Post 164 baseball team. Live right here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on KDSJ's Facebook Live. Good afternoon. Live from the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth, the official sports medicine provider to several high schools in the Black Hills and in Northeast Wyoming. Clayson Davis and Paula James back on the call with some more American Legion baseball live on KDSJ-TV. Anyways, Paul, how we doing today? Helps when I turn you up.
Yeah, it's all right. We're doing good. We've got an insane amount of wind that we get every now and then. It gusts up, and then it kind of lays back, relaxes a little bit. Hopefully that will die down as the evening goes along. I believe it is supposed to as we get into the evening hours here. One thing it's doing, it's pushing the ball out.
Yeah.
It is blowing straight out to center field and maybe a little left of that, but if you get one up in the jet stream, boy, it could get a little messed up.
The outfield needs to be on point tonight for both teams.
Yep.
And both teams very critical to get a win, maybe even a sweep tonight to stay alive, as both teams are toward the bottom in the South Dakota American Legion Class A standings. In fact, we have those standings right here on KDSJ-TV. As right now, Spearfish coming in right at that 13th spot. You need to be in the top 15 in order to make the postseason. Sturgis, they're ahead just by one spot at 12th, but Sturgis has only had one game that is actually counted toward the standings. And so this is very critical for them because Sturgis, they do not have a lot of games that count toward the standings this year. So, again, a massive game, massive doubleheader for both teams, trying to pick up some momentum as both teams kind of hit the bulk of their American Legion conference schedule. As it's our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to first pitch, being brought to you by Jake's Collision Repair, with locations actually right here in Sturgis and in Spearfish. They're the Black Hills home team for collision repairs at 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish and off exit 32 Junction Avenue in Sturgis. As Spearfish enters this contest with a record of 5 and I had it wrote down, and of course I don't see it, but they enter this contest with a record of 6 and 7 coming into this contest. Sturgis right around that 4 and 3 mark again as we look at it now. Again, massive doubleheader for both teams, and we will lay the foundation coming up next. Being brought to you by Heiserling Concrete. Head coach Parker Laux of Spearfish Post 164 joins us again, recapping their last doubleheader on Monday versus Helena and previewing this matchup. That's coming your way in 2 minutes with American Legion Baseball live on KDSJ-TV.
To deer crossings, it's just part of life. When it happens, take it to Jake's Collision Repair with 2 locations in Sturgis and Spearfish. Locally owned and serving the Black Hills for over 15 years, Jake's delivers top quality repairs using state-of-the-art equipment, advanced training, and eco-friendly paint systems. Their technicians are ICAR and PPG certified, and they work with any insurance company. So when collisions happen, and they will, choose Jake's Collision Repair.
Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine is here when you need us for the extreme athletes or those everyday activities. From kiddos with broken bones to retirees with creaky knees. Whether you're pumping iron or planting petunias, we'll be in our clinic locations throughout the region working together. Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, getting you moving again so you can confidently say, I'm back. Go to monument.health/orthopedics to find out more.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Beef Logic, Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base Sports Nutrition Program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
Continue with our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to first pitch in this rivalry contest between Spearfish Post 164 and Sturgis Post 33. Head coach Parker Laux joins us from Spearfish American Legion Baseball. Anyways, coach, you guys split a doubleheader on Monday versus a very good out-of-state team with the Helena Post 2 Senators, winning Game 1 before dropping Game 2. Overall, how impressed were you with your team that they were able to compete with one of the best teams in the state of Montana?
Yeah, I was just really happy with their effort, in Game 1 and not getting down. I mean, especially after that guy hit that home run, I think in the 5th or 6th inning to left center, not getting down, not rolling over and dying. We just stayed in the game. And I was really happy with how we ran the bases. I think our aggressive base running and being able to time out the pitcher definitely played a part in us winning that first game. And then, second game, we just let air snowball and, it is what it is. I mean, but we were able to split with a really good team out of the state of Montana. And so I was very pleased with the effort from the boys.
So you've had a few out-of-state teams and out-of-class teams the last few games in your schedule, with the exception of Sioux Falls West. Now you start an important stretch of your season, playing a bunch of conference games, in-state teams as well, rivalry games, especially like one tonight and tomorrow versus Sturgis and Belfouche. Mm-hmm. What does the focus look like for this team as you enter a very important stretch of your season?
Yeah, we definitely understand what today means, and every conference game we play, gets us one step closer to either being out of the postseason or being in the postseason. So definitely a heightened focus and an extra, want to win these games. And like you said, especially being a rivalry game, I mean, we want to win these. We don't want to lose these. I mean, we beat Sturgis twice in the spring season. We don't want to, we want to continue the winning fashion all season long. So, Sturgis is a good club. We got to come out ready to play, but these kids are ready to go.
What does the injury report look like after the Helena contest?
Everything's good. Obviously we'll have some kids, dealing with, just sore arms, with being used, but it's nothing that they haven't played through before.
So you guys have proven you've been able to keep up with some of the best teams, not only in South Dakota, but in Wyoming and Montana. How do you keep your team motivated to continue to get better, and especially on the offensive side, to keep pushing these very good teams and eventually get over the hump?
Yeah, it's when it comes down to it, I mean, it's just the kids have a great idea of what they're doing right now. They're rolling. They're very confident at the plate. It's just making those small tweaks with the kids at the plate and the field when they base run. It's just making small tweaks to give them that, just like an extra tool in their bag, so that they can use and just keep, building their confidence up. I mean, we're hitting really well. We're playing, we were playing the field really well until game 2 against Helena, which, it happens. It is what it is. But, we're pitching well. We're doing a lot of things well. So it's just, giving them little things, to just improve them just 1% more, 2% more, and just keep building that confidence with them.
You turn your attention to tonight's opponent that you and your team knows very, very well in the Sturgis Post 33 Titans. You took 2 games from them in the spring high school baseball season. Talk about the intensity that tonight could have for both teams with tonight's doubleheader.
Yeah, Sturgis obviously doesn't want to lose again to us. I mean, and we don't want to lose to them. So it's definitely going to be a big drive to win. You know, we know what we're going to see. We know who they're going to throw, and we've seen them before in the spring season, and so we'll be prepared for them. But you know, definitely there is going to be some intensity with you know, a big drive to win this game. You know, it benefits both of us if we win, and it definitely decreases our odds of getting to the postseason if we lose.
Are there any major differences between the spring Sturgis Scoopers squad and the summer Post 33 Titan squad?
Yeah, they. I know that they don't have Tate Johnson or Easton Sabres, as they don't play summer ball for Sturgis, and I don't think Elijah Stroud is playing either. So you know, that's 3 big losses for them. You know, definitely you know, in the lineup as well as on the mound. But you know, they're scrappy. They're Sturgis. They will find ways to win. And, you know, we got to be prepared for the guys who are going to step up, fill those roles, because they can play as well.
And finally, Coach, what are your keys to a win tonight versus the Post 33 Titans?
Yeah, just staying focused every single pitch, taking it one pitch at a time, do the little things right, and just stay aggressive on the base paths, cause chaos, put the pressure on them, and we should be in a position to win.
Awesome. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us with KDSJ Sports yet again, and good luck in tonight's rivalry doubleheader.
Thanks, Clayson.
That is head coach Parker Laux of Spearfish Post 164, laying the foundation to tonight's rivalry doubleheader, brought to you by Heiserling Concrete. It's Sturgis and Spearfish in another chapter of this American Legion baseball rivalry. First pitch up next on KDSJ Sports.
Just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
No matter what life. And welcome back to Strong Field as we laid the foundation to this matchup in this doubleheader being brought to you by Heiserling Concrete. You can give them a call at 605-210-2320 as the Sturgis Post 33 Titans take the field warming up, and we will find out more about who the Titans will who will put on the field first as we go to Paul James with our Dana Dental Arts starting lineups being brought to you by Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish. Let our family care for your family.
Yep.
Paul, you have the latest. Sorry, I gave you absolutely no warning.
No, that's okay. We are ready to go. We've got, of course, Sturgis Post 33, the Titans on defense to start this thing here. And first off, leading off, but playing shortstop is Bridger Massabatten. Batting second and playing center field is Ethan Cermak. And then pitching is Brody Royer. He'll bat third. Batting fourth and cleanup is Blake Kaufman, and he is on first base. And playing second is Jack Jolly. He'll bat fifth. Playing third and batting sixth is Jaron Andrzejewski. Trenton Oswald is playing second. He's batting seventh. The catcher is, it's Kel Sundstrom. And Xander Heller is playing left field. He'll bat ninth. I apologize. I go to right field is where Jack Jolly was playing. And again, he is batting fifth. But that's the way Sturgis goes. And Spearfish Post 164. They are ready to come to bat. And, of course, Darren Crooks, the center fielder, almost always leads off for Post 164.
First pitch coming your way right around 4:57. Again, breezy. The wind at the back of the batters. First pitch, again, at 4:56. And it's going to be a ball just to the outside and low. Brody Royer, your starting pitcher for game number 1. And has pitched in 12 2/3 innings. Has allowed 16 hits, 13 runs, 11 of them earned, has walked 8, struck out 22 for an ERA of 6.079. Our mics are not one to work with the wind.
Yeah, all of a sudden now we're having some trouble with that.
That's awesome.
But we shall get through.
Again, it's not an earthquake. the breeze is breezing today.
Yes, it is.
A wind gust as high as 30 to 40 miles per hour. High wind warning in effect for today. Inside pitch from Poole. It's going to be called another ball. I believe that makes it a 2-1 count. Unofficially. Again, Darren Crooks leading off. Fouls the 2-1 back to the net. 2-2 for the leadoff center fielder.
And Post 164 again coming off that pretty darn good outing they had versus Helena, Montana, one of the top teams there on Monday. Their first game, Spearfish winning that one 5-3. Lost the second one by 10 runs, and quite a few more errors in game 2 than there was in game 1 on. So if lots of times we'll see Post 164 kind of put together a really clean game followed up by not the cleanest, or vice versa.
Here's a shot that's going to go way out towards right field. Gets caught up in the wind, and the catch is going to be made for the first out of the contest.
We see that one come off the bat, and I was seeing Sewell turn around and run back that direction, but it got blown back over to right field for the easy put out, and maybe anything but easy in the outfield here tonight with all that wind.
Going to bring up shortstop Walker Wiesman. Live stats still loading, so we're holding off on that so we can get some information on these teams. Wiesman, second in the team in batting, I do know that. Just behind Tucker Olson, again, who's been on a tear. His first pitch for Wiesman is going to be outside.
And that's good to see several of the guys heating up here as this season goes along. Of course, they have the whole high school season under their belt, so they've had a lot of at-bats, a lot of time seeing pitching, live pitching, and they've become way more comfortable with it. And Wiesman, the pitch to him was a little bit outside, but called for a strike.
And due to the wind, we do not have our strike zone up and operating because it'd be shaking the entire time, if we're being honest.
Yep.
1-1, going to be outside and low for a 2-1. So, they have it 3-1 to Wiesman.
And that pitch outside for a ball. So Wiesman does walk, and he becomes the first runner of the baseball game for either team.
Spearfish with the sporting the new jerseys. Ooh, white
pinstripe
jerseys, pinstripe, black pinstripe. Got the maroon numbers, black outlines, along with the black pants that we saw back on Monday for Blackout Night versus Helena. Now here comes, I believe this is Tucker Olson sporting number 14. Not before we have a throwback to first where Wiesman easily makes it back.
Yeah, quick throw over there is, I'm sure Spearfish would love to be aggressive here to start this one and scratch something across, put some pressure on, and now we got a pop-up.
And it's going to land. It gets caught up in the wind. The third baseman also falls down trying to track it down as well, so it's going to be counted as an error for Sturgis, but again, in that wind, every single play that's popped up in the air is going to be a challenge.
Now we take a look at this, and it does get behind the second baseman, and actually I bet that will go down as a hit because he really didn't get his glove on that one. And, so fortunate set of circumstances there for Spearfish as they get another runner on base.
And that was Tucker Olson. He's now at first. We got Walker Wiesman over at second as we got a timeout by the catcher. Short little conference on the mound. And it looks like we're getting ready to rock and roll again with Jack Scharf.
Yeah, we got to relearn. Not used to a couple of these numbers.
Yeah, the different jersey combinations.
Yeah, and it just looks way different.
Yeah. Here's the throw for Scharf, and it's caught for strike one. Scharf on the season, live stats finally pulled up, 351 average. Had one hit in game one versus Helena. Also a hit in game two versus Helena that went for a double. He was our superior performer of game number two. The 0-1 to Scharf. This one's a grounder off the dirt. Ties it up at one apiece.
Yeah, in the dirt there is Post 33 trying to keep the pressure from mounting here early on, the Titans.
Royer taking his time on the mound. Owen Bruner, the right fielder, coming up next. Here's the next pitch. Check swing. Scharf commits too late. It's going to be strike two. And now a 1-2 count with one out and two on.
Not exactly sure if they called that a strike because of where his bat was or because of where the pitch was. But either way, it goes down as a strike. So a ball and two strikes.
Wiesman away from second. Olsen a little bit of a lead away from first. Here's a pickoff attempt back to second, and they call him safe. Barely.
Yeah, that was a close one there. Let's
actually take a look at that real quick on our Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay with locations in Spearfish and Sturgis. And
he got in there, but
just the slight turn on the dive was just enough to get it.
And I think the ball actually came out of the glove too, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Again, big lead away is the pitch to the outside. Scharf was not fooled. It's now 2-2 with one out. And Wiesman, the lead runner, has been living dangerously at that second base here early in the top of the first. Royer up to 17 pitches. Spearfish again took 2 games. And now here's a shot that's going to go off the glove of the pitcher out to second base. Here's the throw. The first, is it there in time? No, and the bases are loaded for Spearfish.
Yeah, that was just everything took too long to develop there. Yeah, and you see it come off the glove of the pitcher right there, and it ricochets actually towards the second baseman.
But it just died.
Yeah, it slowed it way down, and you could see Scharf get past the bag there before the throw ever got there. So
with one out, Ducks are on the pond. Here comes Owen Bruner. Had a hit in 2 games and versus Helena back on Monday. Batting right around a .324, 11 hits on the season and 8 RBIs. Have a home run on the season as well that he attained versus the Expos.
And now there's a chopper to the pitcher. He goes home, and the throw to first not going to be in time for the double play. So they get the force at home.
So Spearfish still scoreless as Walker Wiesman out at home, but the fielder's choice does allow Bruner to get to first. So now we got runners in the corners, now with 2 outs, and here comes Sean Sewell.
Sewell's got a chance to make a little something happen here with 2 out. And try to not let the golden opportunity pass by. The base is being loaded with 1 out.
Sewell on the season, 172, and he shoots one foul over towards right field. Sets him behind 0-1 with 2 outs against Sewell, 172 average, 5 hits on the season, 4 singles and a double, 5 RBIs for Sewell, and 5 runs scored as well for the senior. Royer up to 20 throws on the day already here in the first. High pitch, frame job.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. Saw our law on the diamond being brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. Turn his head, so I didn't know if that was going to be enough to make it called. But 1-1 to Sewell. Here's the throw. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, Sewell kind of reaching for that one off the edge of the plate. Nice pitch.
So 1-2 count for Sewell. Tucker Olson sitting at third. Bases are still loaded on the fielder's choice, so bases loaded. Here is the pitch to Sewell, and going to be a bit outside. Sewell laid it off on the outside pitch as he swung at the last one. And now it's 2-2 with 2 outs. And again, 3 runners on. Olsen at third, Scharf at second, Owen Bruner at first. Here is the 2-2 inside, and they got him for strike 3.
Whoa. Oh, Sewell looked at the home plate umpire on that one and was like, what?
Let's take a look at our Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay. Throw to the inside.
Wow,
and yeah, they say it's strike.
Yeah, catcher had to really reach back for that one, and Sewell gets rung up, but no score in the top of this first inning. Head to the bottom. Sturgis coming to bat. Spearfish and Sturgis on KDSJ-TV. Back after this.
Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to bring you the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
Let our family care for your family.
From soccer tournaments to summer road trips, there's a lot your family needs to bring along. At Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, we've got the space to carry it all, and then some. Meet the lineup built for real life. The versatile Chrysler Pacifica, the powerful Dodge Durango, the refined Jeep Grand Cherokee, and the premium Jeep Wagoneer. Whether it's gear, groceries, or the entire family, these vehicles are ready for every adventure. Find the one that fits your family best at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram on West Jackson and Spearfish.
Welcome back to more American Legion Baseball on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. Don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to KDSJ-TV if you like what you see here tonight. Of course, Game 2 coming up at about 7:30. If you subscribe to KDSJ-TV, you will receive notifications when we go live. In case you can't watch Game 1 or you don't want to for whatever reason. I don't know why, but
I hope.
Don't know if you got to walk your fish or something, but think of new excuses. But, again, it's completely free to subscribe. If you want to give us money, we'll take it, but we're not asking. That's a hell of a promotion.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the bottom of the first inning. Sturgis, Bridger Massabatten, the shortstop, leading things off, and he will start with a strike.
Swing and a miss there at the plate as Bridger steps in, ready to go here. Again, now here's a swing and a ground ball to short.
Here's a long throw to first, and it's going to go out of the reach of Tucker Olson. So now Massabatten now going to keep trucking to second. Here's the slide, and so the Scoopers will reach second off of an error.
It looked to be a fairly routine play there as the ball's picked up and just a bad throw down the line, and Tucker had to reach for it, and he wasn't able to grab it, so.
Ethan Cermak now on to bat. .318 average on the season for Cermak. 7 hits, 5 singles, a double, and a triple. 3 RBIs, 10 runs scored for Cermak. Again, Sean Sewell, your starter on the mound. Saw him start Game 1 versus the Helena Post 2 Senators of Montana. The most experienced batter. 20 innings he has pitched this season for Sewell. Allowing 15 hits, 16 runs, 14 of them earned, has walked 21 batters, struck out 10. This is his 6th game started with an ERA of .490 for the senior for 164. As it's 2-0 now to Cermak. And runner at second. Now here's a shot right at third. Glove to Sharp, throw over to Olson. The catch is made for the out, but the lead runner does advance 90 feet away from run number 1.
Now you see the chopper come off the bat, go down the line, and good strong throw over to first, right on the money. But yeah, that's tough to throw that ball all the way across the time and get the out, all across the diamond and get the out at first, and then throw it all the way back and get that runner trying to advance.
So that will bring up, as I load my stats, this is going to be Brody Royer, the pitcher. Pitcher versus pitcher duel. Throw from Sewell, going to be in the dirt and back against the stop, and that will score the runner from third on a pass ball from Spearfish.
Yeah, so that is what you would call an unearned run there. As, the runner reached base, ended up getting to second on the error to start, and then on the pass ball there, or the wild pitch, able to score, and there you go, one on the board for Sturgis.
Base is cleared now. Second ball of the count, 2-0 now to Royer, batting around .444 on the season. 8 hits, 5 singles, 2 doubles, a triple, 5 RBIs, and 4 runs for Royer so far this season. Next pitch, here comes Sewell with the strike, make it 2-1.
And yes, that camera is a-bouncing out there, and we hear.
Yeah, and you can tell from our mics as well. It is not a calm day in the Northern Hills.
Nope, but now another walk issued.
So it must have been a 3-1 count. So now puts a runner at first. Comes Blake Kaufman, the first baseman. Had a game winner versus Spearfish Post 164 last year, I do believe, if my memory serves me correctly.
Man, you got a good memory.
I might just be BSing at this point. I don't know. 211 average for Kaufman, 4 hits, single double, 3 triples, and 10 RBIs. And he shoots this one out towards left field, giving chase is the left fielder for Spearfish. That's Cooper Chase to record out number 1. No pun intended.
And we see that ball hang up enough, and even if you think it was maybe going to be a little bit shallow, again, the wind is blowing straight out to center field, and it is blowing hard, that's for sure, as the throw is over to first base. You can see the flag behind the pole out there.
It is whipping.
It's basically facing straight away from us most of the time.
Here comes Jack Jolly now for Sturgis, the right fielder. 0.077 average. Just has 1 hit on the season. He does have an RBI, as the foul ball will prevent the runner and Royer from stealing second, and it's 0-2.
He was going. They had the hit and run on there as Royer's showing his wheels.
And Sturgis has scored once here in the inning on a passed ball. Spearfish had the bases loaded 2 separate times and couldn't get a run across. So here is the next pitch. It's going to go off against the ground, and the runner will take second. And the catcher today is Tucker Wiesman for Post 164.
And the runner's got to go back. I think it was a foul ball.
Oh, they do call foul.
Yep, so he's going to head back to first.
Good to know. 2 outs, 1 on. Sturgis with 1 run across. Here's the next pitch. It's a ball. Throw down to second. Is it in time? And they got him.
Getting that lovely pull in our way as we take a look at the Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay.
I believe that was second baseman Bray Bauer able to make the play, and he picks off Royer over at second. That will be the 3rd and final out for Sturgis, though they do take the lead. Spearfish, they're going to have a chance to respond at the top of the second with Cooper Chase, Bray Bauer, and Tucker Wiesman when we return after this on KDSJ-TV.
Better. Easy with Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish. Just because you're in a hurry doesn't mean you can't eat better. Made-to-order smoothies, wraps, sandwiches, and flatbreads that instantly boost your mood. All with delivery available. Plus, check out all the different flavors of smoothie bowls, salads, and even breakfast items. Located off I-90, exit 14 on Platinum Drive, just down the hill from the Holiday Inn. Eat well, live well at Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish.
Whether you've lived here for years or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, or where to go to have your current ride kept in shape. Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them, all major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
The stadium.
Back here, top of the second inning, 1-0 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Brought to you by Junix and Spearfish at 644 West Jackson. See what they have at junix.com. And Cooper Chase, the left fielder, leading things off. I believe this is like his second or third jersey number he's worn this season.
I'm used to him at number 8.
I'm also used to him at number 8 too, but we've also seen, again, the new jerseys they're cool, but keep some numbers, guys.
Yep. The numbers are a little bit off, that's for sure. Kind of a lazy swing and a miss there, too, from Chase.
Second inning of action for Brody Royer. 27 throws. He's faced 6 batters, 15 strikes, has walked 1 and struck out 1. Make that 2 on the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss from Chase. And in 3 pitches, there goes out number 1 for post 164.
That'll bring up Bray Bauer as he's had a tough time at the plate really most of the season here. We'll see if he can get that righted.
Bray getting the start at second base. A revolving door at second has been for post 164. Strike 1 called, so 4 straight strikes thrown by Royer. Bray has done a good job on the mound. And he stares at strike 2. Yeah, we haven't seen Bray hit for a while, so maybe just knocking off the rust. 333. He's got 2 hits on the season, 1 versus Belfouche and 1.
And then he swings at the ball in the dirt, but it goes all the way to the backstop. And Bauer able to reach base safely on the strikeout.
So Bauer reaches on a third. Dropped third strike. We'll take a look at that from the wide angle on KDSJ-TV. Again, Bauer has appeared versus Belfouche and post 22. Belfouche in the Allen Tellinghuse tournament. And Casper on June 11th. He's got 2 hits, 1 versus Belfouche, 1 versus Casper. And then he reaches first on a dropped third strike. Tucker Wiesman, bottom of the order. He's your catcher for post 164. 273 average. 9 hits, all of them singles. 1 RBI, 3 runs scored. Has been walked 7 times, struck out twice. And I believe he has a 2-0 count.
He does indeed. 2-0 as post 164 tries to get something going here with 1 out and that runner on first base.
Here's a short little chopper that's going to go outside the reach of the pitcher. Here's the throw down the first. They're going to get him for out number 2. Good job by the shortstop coming up to make the play for Sturgis. That's Bridger Massabatten after the bounce. The hit that bounces off the bottom of the mound goes over the top of Royer. Massabatten tracks it down. The lead runner does move up to second, and now 2 outs back to the top of the order with Darren Crooks.
Post 164 had a very good opportunity in the first inning. With the bases loaded, could not get anything across. In fact, got a potential scoring run thrown out at the plate on a force. Then now a runner in scoring position at second, but what do we got? A ball and a strike now, I do believe. Or is it 2-0? It's 2-0, I think. 3-0. Maybe the scoreboard's wrong. It's very dim.
The scoreboard has been kind of wrong a few times. Here's a hard hit ball out toward left field, caught up in the wind. Can they track it down? No, it's going to land at the fence. That will easily score. Bray Bauer from second. Crooks holds up at second as well, and Spearfish on a 1-run RBI double from Darren Crooks ties the game at 1 apiece.
That was a nice job by Crooks to get all of that as he
again. Like you said, once it hits the jet stream.
Yep. Yeah, you get it up in the jet and it's going to go.
Yeah.
And what maybe would have been a 50-foot less hit ended up going back all the way towards the warning track, and you could potentially see a home run or 2 here tonight if you get one up in the air. So
here comes Walker Wiesman. And Wiesman shoots one right by second out to center. Darren Crooks is going to circle around third. Here's the throw to home. Is not going to be in time. Spearfish, 2 swings of a bat, take the lead here at Strong Field.
Yeah, nice job by Wiesman. Just again, been hot lately. When I say lately, probably for the last 3 weeks. He just nailed one right up the middle. Easy to score from second on that one as you're going in on any contact. So
yeah. Again, it just ramped right up past the pitcher's mound and then split between second and short. And Spearfish still with 2 outs, scoring most of the damage. And now here comes Tucker Olson, again, who has been on a tear this season for Post 164, 405 average, 17 hits. And he pops one out towards right field, and it will be caught. Second baseman making the catch for the Post 33 Titans. That's Oswald making the third and final out. But the damage has been done for Spearfish. 2 hits, both of them scoring runs, and they take a 2-1 lead here after the top of 2.
Yep, and kind of a tough catch there. Anyone up in the air is going to be an adventure, so better be ready. We're headed to the bottom of the second. 2-1 Spearfish over Sturgis. Back after this on KDSJ-TV.
Is where sports fans meet in Spearfish. The stadium is locally owned and operated, and they carry the NFL ticket, NBA package, college sports pack, and stream all BHSU and Spearfish Spartan sporting events. Their famous steak tips and hand-patty burgers will satisfy any sports fan. The stadium is a full bar and grill, open daily for lunch at 11 a.m. and serving brunch on Sundays starting at 10. Plus, don't forget the scoreboard on Ryan Road next to Safeway. See you soon at the Stadium Sports Grill, Main Street, Spearfish.
Whatever the weather, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating keeps you in the comfort zone with expert heating and air conditioning repair or replacement from American Standard Mitsubishi. For over 70 years, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating has delivered quality service to the Northern Hills and Northeast Wyoming. When you need timely, expert service for heating, cooling, or plumbing, call 605-642-5755 or search Wolf's Plumbing and Heating and stay in the comfort zone.
Cheyenne Frontier.
American Legion baseball on KDSJ Sports. Bottom of the second inning here at Strong Field in Sturgis. Spearfish taking the lead at the top of the inning. Sean Sewell back in action, and we start off with a foul ball that gets caught up in the wind and is sent right in front of the Sturgis dugout for the leadoff hitter, Jack Jolly, the right fielder.
Jolly stepping in there, hacking at the first pitch from Sewell. Sewell has delivered some walks. He's had an error behind him, and that led to the first run for Sturgis. And there, Sewell way off the beaten path there. Not a competitive pitch. You're going to want to make those closer than that. And he had a little bit of trouble with that the other night as well, too, versus Helena to start, did he not? With,
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, of course, Tucker Olson was phenomenal the rest of the day. Here's a shot that's going to go right on by Jack Scharf out to Cooper Chase at left, and a leadoff single for Jack Jolly, leading things off for Sturgis here at the bottom of the second inning, now trailing 2-1.
See a solid chop right through the infield, and again, the natural grass can slow it down quite a bit, but he hit that one hard enough to get it through.
So Jolly, a single over to left field. It's him at first base. Here comes Jaron Andrzejewski. He's the third baseman. He sends one out toward left field. Chase got to track it down, and he does in the win after having to backtrack once that ball again catches the jet stream.
Boy, that's you just don't know. You kind of got to hold your breath every time one ends up in the air out there, because it is actually, it's probably best for the outfielders right now. It's actually blowing straight to center, way better than having it blow across from one side to the other. So then it pushes it sideways. Yeah, it probably could be worse as there's a quick throw over to first, but the runner gets back.
Tucker Olson over at first for Sean Sewell. Trenton Oswald on the bat, his first of the day. .250 average, has got 1 hit on the season. 1 run has scored, has been walked twice and struck out once. And he stares at and strike 1 thrown. Sewell up to 20 pitches. This is hitter number 7 in the order for the Titans. Here's another throwback to first. Sewell stared at him the whole time, daring him to go, and Jolly decides not to.
And we see that a lot where Sewell just the snap throw, especially if he's not standing on the rubber. He'll just quickly throw it over there, and it's worked in the past, although I think the scouting report is out and a lot of teams know that's what he's going to do. He does it fairly often.
Next pitch was a bit low, 2-1 now for Oswald. Next throw, this one.
Ooh, man.
Right on the line, but it's going to be a bit high. It's 3-1, and Sewell's like, come on, man.
Yeah, he did not like that, so he's going to have to take a little march around the mound to kind of take a little deep breath there and then come back with a good 3-1 pitch.
Sewell, wind up. Here's the throw, and this one's going to be popped up into the infield, and Walker Viesman easily makes the catch for out number 2.
So, yep, a harmless pop-up to the infield the way it turned out.
Yeah, Sewell just threw that one. I think Sewell's strategy that time is like, I don't care if this is hit, I'm throwing a strike.
It's going to come across the plate, and it did get popped up. So 2 outs, runner on first. Again, Spearfish by 1, 2-1 early on in this game 1 of a doubleheader.
Kjell Sundstrom, he's the catcher. He's up now, batter number 8. He's got 200 average on the season.
Swings through the first one.
2 hits, a single and a double. Has got an RBI, and 2 runs have scored for Sundstrom. Sturgis, again, just 4-3, 7 games. Spearfish 6-7. Said 5-7 earlier, but they did go 1-1 in that doubleheader on Monday versus Helena, Montana.
It was a close pitch there to be called for a ball for Sewell.
Next ball fouled out, and
right off the.
I think our PA announcer next door about had a birthday present.
Yep, that was close. You could hear it knock off the front of the building here.
So now 1-2 against Sturgis, missing a few players they had in the spring season. Inside now for Sundstrom. Going to be 2-2, 2 outs. Runner still at first, Jack Jolly.
And that comes at the cost of their JV program. So they don't really have a JV as they needed the players for varsity. So there's a swing and a miss, and that is strike 3 to end the inning.
So Sewell, after giving up the single, is able to get 2 more outs, and then a strikeout for Sewell. That is his first of the day, and Spearfish with 1 hit, no runs, 1 runner left on. They will head to the top of the 3rd with a 1-run lead. Coming up next for Spearfish to bat, Jack Scharf, Owen Bruner, Sean Sewell, and we return. It's American Legion Baseball on KDSJ-TV.
130th Frontier Nights lineup is locked and legendary. Starting with Treaty Oak Revival and Jesse Murph. Alex Warren with Noah Cyrus. The Red Clay Strays with Wyatt Flores. Riley Green and Trace Atkins. Blake Shelton with Avery Anna. Hardy and Cameron Whitcomb. And Zach Top with Jody Messina. 10 days, 1 legend. Frontier Nights tickets on sale now at cfdrodeo.com.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Top of the 3rd inning, Spearfish with a 1-run lead. In Spearfish with the new uniforms, the old adage says, it doesn't matter how you show up to the game, doesn't matter how you look at the game. It's where you eat afterwards.
Is that what it is? Where are we eating?
I don't know.
We got juice boxes?
Ooh, I could use a juice box right now.
Remember, they always said juice boxes at the end of the game.
Ice cream, but sprinkles only if you win.
Right.
Sprinkles are for winners. Speaking of winning, Spearfish Post 164 leading 2-1 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Jack Scharf leading things off for Post 164. Third baseman starts off with the ball. That goes off the mitt. You can't see on KDSJ-TV because our center field camera's freezing, but believe me when I say it went off the glove and it hit the backstop for a ball.
It did. And it's wreaking havoc with our antenna system, so there's a swing and a pop-up out of play.
That's definitely going to Ballpark Road here in Sturgis. So 1-1 count to Scharf. 0 for 1 on the day. Next pitch, outside corner, got it. Strike 2. Royer, 41 pitches.
Yeah, Royer dealing pretty well. I mean,
yeah.
He's throwing strikes and keeping the team in it. Now that was a pretty good pitch, but a little bit outside.
Makes it 2-2. Again, Royer, 6.079 his ERA. Has given up 16 hits for 13 runs. 11 of them have been earned. And 22 strikeouts to just 8 walks. And there's a foul ball again on the 2-2 for Scharf.
Scharf hanging tough as his average has been pretty decent this season. He's been a pretty solid hitter, and just when you think he's going to go a little cold, he'll get a spurt of hits, and just when you think he's going to get red hot, he'll kind of cool off a little bit.
Now they say Spearfish is 6-8. Our live stats don't know what they're talking about.
They're all over the place, huh?
They're anywhere between 5 and 6 wins and 7 and 8 losses.
Okay. So just below 500.
Don't worry, it's not like we followed this team the entire year.
And now inside for ball 4. So Scharf.
I saw one thing on the internet the other day, which is scary enough in itself, but apparently when baseball first started, I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but if you know the answer to this on KDSJ-TV, leave a comment below. Apparently when baseball first started, it took 9 balls in order to earn a walk.
Oh, that could have been. I did not know that. Really?
And then they slowly started dropping it down because I realized games lasted 4 hours.
Yeah.
And
they didn't have a lot going on. You didn't have to get home to watch Law and Order.
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean.
Cops doesn't come on till 4.
Right, yeah. So then as TV got better, the balls dropped.
Again, if you're watching on KDSJ-TV, please let us know if this is true or fake news.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I saw on Facebook, and did you know that it took 9 balls?
Was it always 3 strikes?
Pretty sure it's been.
There's a swing and well, not a swing, but a ball that goes off the mitt and to the backstop. So easy second base take for Jack Scharf.
They call it a ball, so it's 2-1 now for Owen Bruner's 0 for 1 on the day. Scharf away from second. Royer tried picking off second a few times in the first. Really hasn't tried it since. And the 2-1's going to be outside for 3-1. Royer close. 1 ball away from walking his second straight batter. Again, he came into this game only allowing 8 walks on the whole season. And Bruner found one that he pops to the net.
And again, we've seen Bruner get him to the outfield before. You get one in the jet tonight, you're able to pull one.
Now the wind blowing across the diamond, almost right back at the batter. So a swirling wind here at Strong Field in Sturgis. Inside for Bruner, and
just a ball.
Apparently that was the 3rd ball of the count.
Okay.
So now it's a full count. For Owen Bruner, the super senior, attending college at Wayne State College, Nebraska. And the full count, low and in the dirt. Runners now take first and second. Here comes Sean Sewell, who struck out last time when the bases were loaded. Now 2 on and no out. A little more breathing room for Sewell. Here to pick up his 6th hit of the year. And he's going to go show bunt, and it's going to be called a ball.
Try to move the runners up with nobody out, give up a potential out there just to get them to second and third. Yeah, you see the dust blowing around home plate and the mound. And now a low pitch. Gosh, like I said, just when you thought it was going to start to die down a little bit, it gets crazy.
And the wind blowing straight back at the back of the batter. So if someone can get a hold of it, it could go 400. And here's a pass ball that's going to go back against the net, and runners will easily move up to second and third. So both runners in scoring position, and a 3-0 count to Sewell. A walk here would load the bases for Cooper Chase.
And Sewell steps in there. He's not really lit it up by any means hitting this season. He's gotten a couple of hits, couple of big hits here and there where he's been able to barrel it up. We'll see.
That is going to be strike one.
Yep.
Catches the top of the zone.
Yeah, I didn't know if Sewell would watch that or if he had a green light or what, but here we go. Now a 3-1. Now you know he's going to be swinging if it's there.
Here it is, and Sewell does pop it up into the air. It's caught in the wind. Infield giving chase. Third baseman, he drops it.
Is that a fair ball or foul ball?
They say they could advance them, and now didn't get that one on replay. They will advance the runner to first, and that loads the bases, and now we will have a conference.
It looked to me like the defensive man was on the foul side of.
I also thought it was too.
He said foul ball, so he dropped it, but it landed fair. So, and now Coach Parker Laux is going to come down the line and say, "Wait a second. What did you see? How did you see it?"
Since I did get on replay and we're on TV only tonight, I have it pulled up on YouTube.
So you're watching it.
So I can see where it actually landed. I mean, it's not like it. Okay, so he caught it right on the line, and when it bounced off the glove, it landed fair.
Okay.
But when it first made contact with the glove, it was foul. Now it doesn't matter because the ball 4 is made, and it goes off the helmet of the catcher, and that will score. Jack Scharf from third, and Spearfish adds one more on here at the top of the third. It's now 3-1.
Yeah, so, yeah, like you said, off the helmet of the catcher, so it's a live ball. So Scharf able to easily come home, and now we're going to have a conference at the mound.
No outs yet for Spearfish as well.
Yeah, this went south in a hurry for Sturgis as they were doing just fine, and Royer's throwing strikes, and they were making some plays, but it just did not stay that way. When we see, I believe, is Royer walking away from the mound.
I think we're going to think that is the end for Royer. He's going to head out towards second base, and we will have a new pitcher for the Post 22 Titans and
Post
32 Titans.
33.
30. Wow, numbers. It's going to be number 2, Landon Lyons.
Okay.
Coming in to pitch now for the Titans, and when he warms up, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more American Legion Baseball live on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook.
Of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of tons. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
The Gold Dust Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Gold Dust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting golddustdeadwood.com.
In a land of...
So Landon Lyons in relief for Brody Royer. pull up Lions stats on the mound here this season. And there's none. So this will be his debut on the mound.
Okay.
Lions a reserve. As we go to Royer, he's pitched in 2 innings, 58 pitches for 32 strikes, 2 hits, 3 runs, none of them earned, according to these stats. And here's a throw down to second. Did they get him?
They did.
Oh, wow. I heard the music was still going on, so I was checking some stats, and I look up, and Luke Poling, the courtesy runner for Sean Sewell, was a bit late to take off, and the throw down to Bridger Massabat at short was enough for out number 1, and now 1 runner sits at third.
Yeah, getting Poling there at second. He's pretty fast on the bases there, but that throw was really a good throw, and it beat him down to the base. And no, we can't see exactly where the tag was applied, or kind of on the other side of the runner there, but the throw looked to beat him down there. So
now 0-2 to Cooper Chase.
And that went off the backstop. Ooh, close play and safe at home.
So that will score Owen Bruner from third, and that makes it now a 4-1 lead for Spearfish here at the top of 3. Again, big game for both teams. Spearfish, this is the 7th Legion game, I do believe. That counts toward the standings. Sturgis, this is only their 2nd.
Right. Well, Sturgis did have some games lined up, and I don't know specifically what happened. I know they were originally scheduled. There's a swing and a foul. They were originally scheduled to go to Chamberlain when Spearfish did as well, to play Sioux Falls East and West. And that's happened for a couple years where Spearfish will play 1 versus East and 1 versus West. And likewise, Sturgis would play 1 versus either opponent as well. They just swap opponents. And that particular trip then was canceled by Sturgis, so they did not go out there to play those teams. So that took those off the schedule.
A walk.
And then Brookings was supposed to come out, right?
I believe so.
Was it Brookings? And then that ended up getting canceled.
Oh, yeah, Brookings was supposed to come out.
And I believe they were going to play Sturgis as well. But that did not happen, obviously, because they didn't come out.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some games on the schedule that were not happening for Sturgis.
This is Bray Bauer. Was able to reach first off of a drop third strike. Here's a throwback to second. Not going to be, throwback to first. Easy to get on was Chase. Bauer, now I believe it's 1-1.
Tough to see the scoreboard here.
Yeah, and our umpires don't show the fingers, so it's hard to keep track. High pitch. I believe it's 2-1. And, of course, our center field camera looks like it's in the middle of the tsunami, so we can't look at the count through our center field camera either.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing the scoreboard. So.
Yeah. Swing and a miss on the 2-1. 2-2 with 1 out. Runner on first.
And another ball thrown out there, so I believe a 3-2.
Again, you can just hear the wind. And the
oh, that must have been a 2-2. Now 3-2.
Now it's 3-2. Here is the full count, and it's another walk, and that puts runners at first and second. Still with 1 out. Cooper Chase at second, Bray Bauer at first, and here comes Tucker Wiesman, the catcher, to complete round number 2 of bats for Post 164, looking for their 7th win of the season. And here's a short bunt by Wiesman, picked up by the third baseman. Here's the throw to first. It's going to be there for out number 2. Good play made from the third baseman, Jaron Andrzejewski for Sturgis.
That was a good bunt. Put it right down to the left and gave himself a chance to get to first, but a good running throw by Andrzejewski. But again, the purpose, move the runners up, and that's exactly what happened.
2 outs back to top of the order. Darren Crooks had an RBI his last at bat, and he cracks one right by third out to left, and that is why you sack bunt. 1 run scored. Here comes Bray Bauer easily scoring from second, and a 2-run RBI single by Darren Crooks, his second hit of the day, blows this game open for Spearfish. I believe that makes it now 6-1.
Yep, that line drive again put it right in between short and third, and runners moving, and there it is, a 6-1 score.
And now Spearfish, the top of the order, has been dangerous between Crooks, Wiesman, and Olsen. And here comes Wiesman, who's 1 for 1 on the day, and he starts off with the ball.
Now a quick throw over, and runner gets back.
Wiesman just a hair under 400 on the season. Where Spearfish lit up the Allen Tellinghusen Senior Legion tournament a few weekends ago. Really helped the batting average.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Lauk said after the first 2 doubleheaders versus the 2 Rapid City Legion schools, they were batting 200 as a team, and after the Legion tournament, the Tellinghusen tournament, they were batting 300 as a team.
Well, I mean, let's think about that for a second. You're playing 320 and 22.
Oh, yeah.
And then you go to, no offense, but you're playing then
a lower class opponent.
Yeah, you're playing Belfouche, who's a Class B opponent and doesn't have near the firepower of 22 and 320. Plus the billing squad that came down is not the higher power to the billing squad. So
here's a shot for Wiesman, and it's going by short. Just for a single. Darren Crooks holds up at second, and a single for Walker Wiesman. That's his second hit of the day. He's now 2 for 2.
Yeah, he just kind of muscled that one, bounced it into left, and here comes Spearfish once again, getting more base runners with 2 outs.
Here comes Tucker Olsen. Olsen is 1 for 2. And Lions starts off with the ball. Getting 6-1 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Here's the next pitch for Olsen. This one's popped up into the sky. It's going to backtrack the center fielder to the wall, and it's back against the wall. Olsen will score Darren Crooks, and Walker Wiesman with a 2-run RBI double. Spearfish leads 8-0, 8-1.
Yeah, that was a drive, and it burned the center fielder. It's tough to figure out exactly where to play tonight because of that wind giving a push, extra push. You could see the center fielder reached at the last second, but it dropped behind him. So that was a good 380-foot drive there by Olsen that drove in 2 runs.
And again, all this with 2 outs. And here comes Jack Scharf, and Spearfish has batted around here in the third.
And kind of blowing this one wide open, 8-1.
Next pitch over the head of Scharf. 1-1 now the count for Jack. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Earlier I thought it read 0 for 1. But according to this stats, he's 1 for 1.
I'm trying to remember the play back in when he was batting. There's always a chance that if they ruled something one way one time, they can go back and change it. So
yeah. Now a Scharf, chopper over to third. Play made by Andrzejewski. Here's the throw to first, and that will retire the inning after 9 batters. Hit for Spearfish, and they added, I believe, 5 runs here in the third.
They did.
I can't read the scoreboard. It's either 5 or 6, but either way, actually I can pull it up here. 6 runs in the third, and it's 8-1 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Sturgis with a chance to respond next, you were saying?
Oh, a dim scoreboard. So
very dim scoreboard.
Well, the sun shining on it, tough to see.
Yes. Sturgis next to bat when we return in a few short moments here on KDSJ Sports.
The Container Queen has you covered. At False Bottom Creek Containers and Storage, we've got premium containers and custom sheds fit for royalty. Whether you want to buy new or used, she can handle the delivery. High cube, side doors, double doors, you name it, she's got it. Visit fbccontainersandstorage.com or call today. False Bottom Creek Containers and Storage, home of the Container Queen.
Missing a meal. Here comes Sean Sewell back on the mound for Spearfish Post 164, leading the rival Sturgis Post 33 Titans 8-1 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Bottom of the third inning. Sewell starts off with a strike as he leads things off versus Sturgis, and I believe this is back to the top of the order.
And the next pitch sails high.
Nope, it is actually, this is Xander Heller. This is the last batter of the first go-round for Sturgis. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's a ball and 2 strikes out there for Heller. And the pitch misses inside. The 2-2.
Wind just swirling, still roughly at the back of the batter still. Back-to-back balls. Heller's got a .308 average on the season. 4 hits, a single, 3 doubles, 1 RBI, 2 runs scored. Walked twice, struck out 8 times, and that must have been a full count.
Yep.
So a leadoff walk for Heller, and it's back to the top of the order for Sturgis for the second time. Here's Bridger Massabatten. Scored the 1 lone run for Sturgis, was walked his first at bat. Or excuse me, he's 0 for 1. I'm bouncing between 2 different live stats, so they don't quite line up. Here's a shot that's going to go over to short. Here's the throw to second, play made, and the lead runner is out for Sturgis on the fielder's choice.
I maybe missed this one. We'll see here as the ball's bounced over to short. You see that pickup there, and the quick throw to second in time. And the quick throw back over to first. The runner gets back. So Spearfish able to erase that lead runner for Sturgis, but get an out in the inning. There's a swing and a fly ball out to center.
Darren Crooks giving chase, and he dropped it.
So
here's
the runner
throw to second,
and they're going to get the force.
Yeah. I didn't think Massabatten knew it was a drop, and then the moment he realized that it was an error, he went ahead and committed to going to second. And by the time he realized that he was about halfway to the bunk, the throw was made over to short to record out number 2.
Yeah, I mean, really, you'd think he was going to make that catch. So I understand, but yeah, if you keep your eyes on it, then you see it come out, and you can then trot into second, and well, boy, you'd have runners on first and second with 1 out. Instead, it's runner on first with 2 out.
Here's another throw over to first to pick off Cermak.
But he gets back.
1-0 to Royer. Pitch going to be called a ball. Bit on the outside. Royer walked his first at-bat of the day, and now looks at a 2-0 from Sewell. Royer started on the mound Has since moved over to second. Swings hard and misses low for strike one.
Sewell dealing now with right at the 40 pitch mark.
Another throw over to first. Trying to pick off that lead runner again. Of course, coming up tomorrow, more American Legion baseball, again on the road, live from the center of the nation, Belle Fourche. The Bronx hosting Post 164, just one game tomorrow. It starts at 7 o'clock here on KDSJ-TV and also on KDSJ Radio at 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and KDSJ980.com. And the 3-1 is going to be a walk. Second straight walk for Royer.
We've seen Sewell lately deal more walks than maybe he did to start the season or back in the high school season, as he's struggled at times, then keeping the pitch count down a little bit, but he's mixed that in with some really good games as well, too. So
here comes Kaufman. And when Kaufman makes contact with the ball, it has gone yard. He's got, I believe, how many triples did I say he had earlier on the season unofficially? It was, he's got 4 hits. 2 of them have been for triples. He's got 10 RBIs on the season, and he swings and misses on the 0-1.
So he doesn't
on the 1-0.
Doesn't get cheated on his swing, is what you're saying.
No. 211 average for Blake Kaufman on the season as well. Here's the next pitch, and Kaufman sends this one back to the wall. Crooks has got to retreat to grab it, and it's going to go over the head of Crooks. No, he does not get shorted on his bats. Kaufman going to keep on trucking around second, going to third. Here's the throw. It's not going to be in time. How about a 2-run RBI triple from Blake Kaufman?
Yep.
And that's going to dig into this lead. It is now 8-3 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard on a 2-run bases clearing triple for Blake Kaufman.
And you could see Crooks, he started in actually a step or two, and then he thought, well, maybe I don't really need to move much. Oh, wait a minute. That thing's going over my head. So
we've seen Spearfish take advantage of the wind, and this time on defense, they get burned.
Yep.
Now here comes Jolly, who's 1 for 1. The right fielder pops this one high over toward the fence, and Tucker Viesman will not have a chance to make the play as it bounces out.
Yeah, and well, you could hear just from the sound of it off the bat that it had a charge in it too. So
again, you just see the dust getting whipped up. You can hear that one was at the knees. So 1-2 count, and there's a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning for Sean Sewell in defense, but not before Blake Kaufman. One swing of the bat puts 2 more on the board for Sturgis. They still trail by 5. It is 8-3 on our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. And let's go to the top of the 4th, shall we?
We shall.
Okay. We'll be back with the top of the 4th after this on KDSJ-TV.
Make. Now you don't have to. The Millstone Family Restaurant can fill that void. From a hearty home-style breakfast served all day to daily specials to the soup and salad bar, the Millstone is your place for classic comfort food made fresh all day long. Locally owned and operated, the Millstone is part of the Spearfish community. Don't be shy. Pull up a chair at our table. Whether you're a local or if you're only in town for the weekend, make yourself at home at the Millstone Family Restaurant off I-90 exit 12 in Spearfish.
For 20 years, there's been a better alternative for car repair in Spearfish and the Northern Black Hills. It's Auto Doctor, with their 2 ASC-certified mechanics who each have over 40 years of experience and their state-of-the-art facility. They'll treat your vehicle like it's theirs. From mechanical repairs, brakes, alignments, tires, AC work, and more, Auto Doctor also provides advanced diagnostics. From Audis to Volkswagens, if your car is ill, we're the pill. Auto Doctor off Exit 14, Heritage Drive, Spearfish.
Things work. No,
And
they
then
don't.
Now they're not.
No, they don't.
Nothing makes sense. Life is hard. Money is king. Swing and a miss for Owen Bruner, the leadoff hitter. Trying to get rid of this buzzing, and it's
better.
Slightly. Do you not hear it in your headset?
No.
I hear it in mine, and it is obnoxious. Here's a pop-up and an easy play made at second where Brody Royers made, and first out recorded for Spearfish here at the top of the fourth, leading 8-3 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard.
Easy out on the pop-up.
So that will bring up Sean Sewell. Spearfish with 5 hits compared to Sturgis with 2. Both teams have committed 1 error. Sturgis have actually committed 2 errors, now that I look at it. Sewell starts off with the ball. Landon Lyons in his second inning of action on the mound in relief for Royer. Pitch just on the bit outside, corner. 2-0 now to Sewell. And Sewell will shoot this one right into his dugout for a foul.
For a while, looked like Spearfish was just simply going to run away with this one here, but then Sturgis putting a couple up on the board, and now we're going to see a ground ball.
Nice diving grab by the short. Will it get there in time? It will be way off the mark on the throw over to first, but a good grab there by Bridger Massabatten over at short.
Yeah, laid out.
Just did not quite have the arm power fighting the wind to send it over to first, and a single for Sean Sewell for his first hit of the day.
Kind of flared off when he tried to put something on that. It looked like it came off, slipped out of his hand a little bit.
I feel like our wind is getting stronger.
I feel like I'm tired of the wind. There's been a lot of wind in our neck of the woods this spring/summer. I mean,
how was it last week?
You were gone. That's right. You were gone for a week. I'm trying.
Well,
I feel
where
like
I was, it was windy there too.
Well, I feel like it wasn't calm. It wasn't, because on there's a pitch that's high, and then the throw down to second. I think he's safe. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. We cannot be held responsible for what other people say. It's just, we can't be. We're not their mama. They say stuff.
External mics are
we're only
a
on
blessing,
YouTube.
but yeah.
We're not regulated by anything right now.
Only by the folks at YouTube.
And they don't care, clearly.
Hopefully.
I mean, you watch videos on YouTube, you know.
We haven't had any major hot mic moments. I mean, knock on wood. Speaking of knock on wood, here's a base hit over to right field. It's going to move Luke Poling from second over to third, and now Spearfish has got runners in the corners, leading by 5 and just with 1 out.
Yeah, in business again here. So
that was Cooper Chase.
Yeah, he poked that one right in a good spot to the right side, swung a little bit late on that, went the other way with it. And like you said, Poling all the way over to third now.
Poling running for pitcher Sean Sewell. It's going to bring up Bray Bauer. Bauer Power pops this one high into the sky, catching the wind. Who's going to track it down? And they called him for the out. Now the throwback to first is going to be a bit late. So out number 2 is recorded. But Spearfish does score a run as Luke Poling scores from third. So that will go as a sac fly for Bray Bauer.
Yeah, it was a great catch, diving catch.
Yeah.
And, yeah, Poling just tagged up at third and easily scored because it was not going to be a good throw, especially since it had to be dove for.
So now here comes Tucker Wiesman. Starts off staring at strike 1.
Yeah, great catch. 2 outs, though, and a 9-3 score now.
Wiesman 0 for 1 on the day, and he might have his first hit of the day, and he does as it goes over the outreached arms of the shortstop. And Cooper Chase around second and now third on the single from Tucker Wiesman, his first hit of the day. And Spearfish back to the top of the order with 2 outs. This is where they've done pretty much all of their damage in terms of the runs on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they really have. 2 outs, no outs, whatever. They've been able to make it count with 2, that's for sure.
Darren Crooks 2 for 3, an early candidate for our player of the game, and he was feeling it and swung on a high outside pitch for strike 1. Crooks with a good day so far. 2 for 3, 3 RBIs. See if he can find one he likes from Lions, and he does hack at this one, and it's going to go over to the third baseman, and Andrew Jetski puts a little bit of a halt on Crooks' day as the fly out to third is recorded for out number 3.
Oh, very nice. So Andrew Jetski over there kind of sailed back on him, but he was able to. Well, I think, sometimes the wind holds that up, and you're able to track it down and get underneath it. So 9-3 the score. Spearfish puts 1 on the board. Still leads by 6. Going to bottom of 4. We'll be back after this on KDSJ-TV.
Frontier Days, the daddy of them all, born out of the American frontier and still standing tall, the world's largest outdoor rodeo and authentic Western celebration. In the heart of the American West, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Come salute our American heroes in the air, in the arena, and in the streets of Cheyenne this July. For tickets, info, and updates, go to cfdrodeo.com. See you in Cheyenne.
Stop at Dairy Queen and Spearfish at the mouth of Spearfish Canyon for food, treats, and something sweet. Home of the ever-changing Blizzard menu featuring a Blizzard of the Month you gotta try while it lasts. Grab great value with the $7 lunch. Choose a burger or chicken strips plus a sundae or upgrade to a small Blizzard. Try the new DQ cupcake treats. Cool off with refreshing DQ sparklers and coolers and satisfy any craving with classic DQ soft serve favorites. And don't forget ice cream cakes and Blizzard cakes for birthdays, celebrations, or just because. Dairy Queen Spearfish. Happy tastes good.
If it could be imagined.
Oh, hey, we're live.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
Yep.
Weird. I'm also running the board too, so
you should have known, but I don't know if you're waiting for somebody
I was
point
busy.
at you.
I was busy jamming out the music here.
Little Robert Palmer.
Oh yeah, simply irresistible.
It is the bottom of the 4th, 9-3. Spearfish leading Sturgis. The rivalry, the I-90 rivalry. Legion baseball here tonight on what would be a great evening, a beautifully comfortable evening if it weren't for the 625-mile-per-hour gale force winds.
AKA another Wednesday in the Black Hills.
Yeah, this spring anyway.
Yeah.
It has just not been fun in the wind department, but I'm thinking I got to believe we'll salvage at least part of this evening here where the wind will die down enough to make it enjoyable. So hopefully.
Leadoff hitter for Sturgis, the one who made that last play in the top of the inning, Jaron Andrew Jetski, 0 for 1 on the day. According to this sheet of live stats, Spearfish has got 10 hits on the day.
Okay.
Compared to Sturgis with 2.
Andrew Jeske looks at one sail high.
I'm just going to stick with this set of stats so they line up.
I think it's a ball and a strike. Now it's a line drive. And up the middle.
Right out to center.
Yep.
Walker Viesman tried making a play over at short. Couldn't quite find enough reach. And Andrew Jeske with a base hit. Single to lead things off for the Titans.
A reach just got by him by about a foot or so maybe and into center field. See if we'll have the patented throw over to first there from Sewell, or if he'll just go straight to the mound. Looks like he's going to go straight to the mound.
And inside for ball one, this is Oswald. Oh, excuse me, this is Lyons. Batting for Oswald. Of course, Royer moved over to second. That's where Oswald started the game. Of course, more baseball coming up later on tonight here on KDSJ-TV. Game 2 between the Titans and Post 164. As here's a hit over to second. Throw over to first for Bauer. Did they get him? Yes, they did. Double play made by Bray Bauer at second. Makes the tag at the base, and then a throw over to Tucker Olson, and just like that, no outs to 2 outs for Post 164.
Bauer stepped on second over to first, and the reach by Tucker Olson to pick it up, and the double play is recorded. 9-3 still the score. Now nobody on base for Sturgis.
Here's Kel Sundstrom, catcher, who's 0 for 1. Struck out his first at-bat. And pitch over the center of the plate from Sewell. Enough to get the catcher swinging for strike one. Here's the 0-1. This one in the dirt. It is 1-1. Spearfish right now 1 spot behind Sturgis in the standings. Sturgis at 12th, Spearfish at 13th as the 1-1 fouled over to the Spearfish dugout.
Not exactly sure what the minimum requirement is for games that you have to play to qualify for the end of the season and the playoffs, but that's strike 3, says the umpire. He says that's 3. So the strikeout as Sturgis not able to get anything going after that double play, and then the strikeout, and they still trail by 6 as we go to the top of the 5th. In game 1 of a doubleheader tonight on KDSJ-TV. It's Legion Baseball on KDSJ Sports. Back after this.
Created. Eaton Construction in Belle-Fourche specializes in site development for your next commercial project. Size is no issue. Earth moving for grading on any level. Utility installation for single projects or entire subdivisions. Whatever the project, Eaton Construction has it handled. Gravel hauling. Construction of roads from scratch and down to basements. You know who you need for the job. Eaton Construction. Call 605-210-2223 today. That's 605-210-2223.
Pillen Optical has been helping families see clearly for over 50 years. They're more than just an eye care center. They're part of your community, committed to keeping your family's vision healthy and strong. From kids' first eye exams to the perfect frames for every family member, they're here to make your experience easy, affordable, and comfortable. Come visit Pillen Optical, where your family's vision is their top priority, because seeing life's special moments starts with healthy eyes. Pillen Optical, caring for your family one pair of eyes at a time.
Todd Poling in the A&W.
I don't know who is cooking here at Strongfield.
Yeah.
Quite amazing to the nostrils.
Yeah, it does smell good. I will take one.
I would.
Whatever it is, I will take one.
I would also like one.
Yeah. Yeah, and it just, I'm not saying it's not good. I'm sure it is, but the hungrier you are, the better it smells.
Yeah.
But it does smell good.
It smells really good. Again, doesn't matter how you show up to the game, doesn't matter how you play. It's where you eat afterwards.
Might as well just eat here.
You might as well. Walker Viesman, shortstop, leading things off for Spearfish. 6-run lead at the top of the 5th inning.
Scoots out of the way. We're just waiting for the pinnacle, the moment of the evening where all of a sudden the wind just dies down. And it becomes a gorgeous Black Hills evening.
Again, I would not hold your breath.
No,
and no, it is not a thunderstorm. That just hit right by our external microphone. It's 2-0 to Viesman. Landon Lyons still on the mound for the Post 33 Titans. 4-3 on the season. And now it's 3-0 on the outside throw from Lyons.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say Lyons has done well. He's come in and he's throwing strikes, and there's a strike in the inside corner.
Top of the lineup for Spearfish has been phenomenal between Crooks, Viesman, and Olson. 6 of the 10 hits. As there's a foul ball. And just like that, after 3 straight balls from Lyon, a strike and a foul ball for Viesman, we're at a full count.
Well, that's what you want from your top 3. You want them. That's why you put them there. Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way.
Here's a shot that's going to go right over to Royer at second, and he can't make the play. And Viesman on the full count, able to reach first.
And we see him kind of rope this one here as he, kind of keeps his hands in, pulls it through, and it makes it past Royer out to right.
That will be hit number 3 for Viesman. Now here comes Tucker Olson, who sent one to the fence his last at bat. And he stares at strike 1. Thought about it, thought differently, and now he's down 0-1.
And talked about this before, 0 emotion out of Tucker.
No.
Just as straight-faced as can be.
He could win the $2 million lottery and you wouldn't know for 2 weeks. Another shot out towards center. This one will not have the distance as Ethan Cermak takes care of Olson.
And
for out number 1.
We'll take our word for it on that one as we watch the replay. It's directly behind the pipe the entire way. We watch this thing. Where is it? Where is it? I don't know. It's back there somewhere.
Can't see it. You really appreciate like the net, the ballpark that's got the nets.
Yes. So I was at 2 ballparks over the last week where it's just a big, wide, thin net, and you can see so well. And then this is an older park, and in Spearfish too, there's many pipes that hold up the backstop. And you just realize how nice some of those newer parks are with those big nets.
Here's Jack Scharf. He's 1 for 2 on the day. We're about ready to throw that transmitter out the window, aren't we?
I am going to throw it.
Okay.
Come on, you pile. Let's work.
Sometimes we're not broadcasters. Sometimes we're technical engineers that just talk too much. Shot over to short. Here's the play made over to second. Throw over to first. Double play ends the inning for the Titans. And boy, did they need it.
Boy, they did. They got it in the right spot. See this? It was a hot shot over to short. Picked up. Nice sidearm throw to second, and the delivery to first in plenty of time.
Massa Batten to Royer to Kaufman. Makes quick work of post 164. Here, I'll shut off that buzzer for you.
Let's do that.
Let's listen to Diesel in the meantime.
Okay.
And go to the bottom of 5. 6-run ball game. Post 164 and Sewell on defense next when we return on KDSJ-TV.
Excited to be bringing the classic A&W brand back to Spearfish in the Northern Black Hills. And they're even more excited to be cheering on the Spearfish Spartans. Stop in for delicious burgers, chicken tenders, cheese curds, and of course their world-famous root beer made fresh in-house every day. Scan the QR code on your screen or mention the code Spartans25 for 10% off orders all day, every day. A&W in Spearfish, inside Walmart on 1st Avenue. Let's go Spartans!
Collisions happen. From fender benders to deer crossings, it's just part of life. When it happens, take it to Jake's Collision Repair with 2 locations in Sturgis and Spearfish. Locally owned and serving the Black Hills for over 15 years, Jake's delivers top quality repairs using state-of-the-art equipment, advanced training, and eco-friendly paint systems. Their technicians are ICAR and PPG certified, and they work with any insurance company. So when collisions happen, and they will, choose Jake's Collision Repair.
Monument.
Bottom of the 5th inning, 6-run ball game. Game number 1 here at Strong Field in Sturgis. Post 164 leading Sturgis 9-3 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Of course, we would not be here to talk about wind and snow and call a baseball game. Wind and food.
Wind and food?
Yeah.
Or snow? No.
Thought about snow cones, and it just kind of came out. Either way, our sponsors allow us to be here, including A&W Root Beer, Bank West. Also want to thank Beef Logic and the South Dakota Beef Industry Council, Eaton Construction, the Gold Dust Maverick Steakhouse. Also want to thank the Millstone Family Restaurant, Superior Auto Solutions for our player of the game at the ending of this contest, and our replay brought to you by Tropical Smoothie Cafe. As it's 2-0 to lead things off here for Xander Heller. Walked his first at-bat. Sewell still on the mound. He's up to 60 throws on the day. A bit high on Heller, and it's going to be 3-0. Sewell with 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. He's given up 3 hits and 3 runs. Here's the 3-0, and it's going to sink low. And Heller will have a 4-pitch walk to lead things off for Sturgis in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Boy, that's what they really need. Again, they had a big double play to end the inning last inning, and now they got a start with some base runners, or a base runner.
So it's back to the top of the order. Bridger Massabatten, the shortstop, and Sewell with the patented throw to first. Now I'm assuming here's his first pitch, and it's good for strike 1. Clips the outside corner.
Sewell is going to check to see his walk status there. He's walked 4.
That was his 4th. He was 3-3 in terms of walk to strikeout ratio. Another throwback over to first. Heller again over at first. Massabatten's 0 for 2 on the day and hits this one off the top of the bat. It's going to go out toward left field, and it will drop in front of Cooper Chase. So a single will move the runners up to first and second, and no outs yet for Sturgis.
Yeah, that's a great start for Post 33, able to get some base runners going, whereas they just haven't had anything really to get too excited about, now, and then finally nobody out, and they get a couple base runners on.
Massabatten's first hit of the day. Ethan Cermak next, and Sewell with the ball up to 66 pitches. It never ends.
It doesn't.
Just going to do this for the rest of the game and figure it out
afterwards.
In between. 1-1 count for Cermak, who's 0 for 2 on the day for the 33 Titans. Runners away from first and second, and Cermak with a foul ball that will be fielded by Brody Royer, who's actually waiting on deck.
You were starting to see it everywhere. We see it here on the baseball field here. We see it on my lawn. We see it at Black Hills Energy Stadium. The grass is getting brown.
It's getting pretty dry again.
And it's only mid-June. It's very dry.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely need some rain, just not when we're playing.
Yeah. Afraid to mow my lawn or else it'll be about the color of the infield.
Yeah, it's Everything's getting very dry.
2-2 pitch. This one is shot right over to left and curved too much behind the foul line for foul ball, keeping it here at 2-2. No outs yet for the Titans, and they got runners at second and first. Xander Heller at second. Massabatten over at the first bunk. Sewell trying to find a strikeout. Here's the 2-2. It's high and about eye level with Cermak, and it is a full count. A ball here would load the bases for Royer. Sewell then taking his time on the mound. Wind up, here's the throw, and it is again at the shoulder, and Ducks are on the pond for the 33 Titans of Sturgis, and we will have a conference on the mound as pitching coach Cody Chapman will trot onto the field and have a one-sided conversation, I do believe, with his pitcher and the infield.
Yeah, and again, the walks have kind of come back to kind of haunt Sean Sewell a little bit there. Again, he's had a pretty good lead through most of this game. Still has a 6-run lead, but you don't want to let that get away. I mean, now you got the bases loaded here because of some walks and
no outs as well.
Yeah, so that's 5 walks, and he has given up 4 hits. 2 of the 3 runs scored are earned. Sean has thrown 73 pitches. He is just under 50% strikes, 73 pitches, 36 for strikes.
Again, American Legion Baseball, 105 is the amount you can throw. Spearfish will head to Bellefouche tomorrow. We'll have that game right here on KDSJ-TV. And then on Friday, they head to the capital city of Pierre for a doubleheader versus Post 8. And Royer gets out of the way for ball number 1.
And there's another field that's great to watch games at.
Oh, yeah.
In Pierre.
Right there by the Capitol.
Yep, built right in the side of the hill, so it's kind of the natural slope.
And Royer with a drive that's going to go way out towards the fence. It's going to bounce against the fence. 1 run across from Sturgis. Here comes the 2nd run across from Sturgis. Here comes the 3rd run across from Sturgis. And the Titans right back in the game with a bases clearing double by Brody Royer.
Yeah, Royer got a hold of that one. And he drove it way out there as you see it come down and take the 1 hop and hit the fence in the left center field gap, and 3 runs across. Bam, bam, bam. 9-6 now.
And here comes Kaufman, who's 1 for 2. And last time he swung the bat, it scored 2 runs. And fouls this one off the end of the bat and back into the catcher of Tucker Viesman. Again, our Law on the Diamond being brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. So Sewell, after that bases clearing double, see how he responds with, again, a really good hitter with Kaufman. Blake Kaufman, first baseman. He's 1 for 2 for this first game. As a little bit of chin music now for Blake. It's now 1-1.
Yeah, that one sailed high and inside. Sewell got to buckle down here again. Nobody out.
Got to get tough now for Sewell. Again, that 6-run lead split in half, and Kaufman will airmail this one back against the wind and to the press box.
If you see a pop-up go backwards, you better not take your eye off of it until you're sure, because the way the wind is blowing this thing back towards the field.
Much like Black Hills Energy Stadium, here at Strong Field, if you return a foul ball. There's strike 3. So the first out this inning comes via strikeout, and a good response from Sewell after that bases clearing double from Royer.
Yeah, needed that big time. You see the pitch just drop down at the last second there, and he got the call.
So that is out number 1. Jack Jolly's 1 for 2. Sewell this time is going to work outside and sinks low. Ball 1. Sewell 79 pitches. Tucker Olson was right around 60 pitches back on Monday. In the second game, it was Walker Viesman for most of the way until Jack Scharf came to effect. Here's a check swing that goes over to Sewell. Easy throw over to first. The ground out to the pitcher for out number 2.
And, of course, the runner stays put at second there as well. Yeah, it was an easy, quick comebacker there. And Sean did not even look the runner back there, so I was wondering if maybe Royer could have made himself over to third. But instead, he's at second.
So Jolly with a ground out to Sean Sewell. And a strike for Jaron Andrzejewski, the third baseman, who's 1 for 2 on the day.
Look at the game changer guys, even thought Royer should have gone to third. He is at second, though.
And now a pitch that's in the dirt, but bounces right in front of Tucker Viesman, so Royer will again not even think about heading to third.
Tucker Viesman did just the perfect thing with that. He got his arms down, he got the glove down to the ground, he fell to his knees, and he just deadened that ball in front of him. He kept it in front, kept the runner at second.
So 1-1 to Andrzejewski. Next pitch is just a bit outside and low.
Boy, we see Royer get way out there, big lead. It's all the way. I'd say he's over a third of the way.
And both second and short closing in on at second base. Now Andrzejewski, here's a shot out toward Cooper Chase. Can he judge it in the wind? And he does.
So Cooper Chase making the big catch there to keep the damage to where it was, as that ball is driven left. Cooper really didn't even have to move much, and he made the catch. So it's 9-6 now as Sturgis puts up 3 in the bottom of the 5th. Top of 6 coming up on KDSJ-TV after this.
Orthopedic and Sports Medicine is here when you need us for the extreme athletes or those everyday activities. From kiddos with broken bones to retirees with creaky knees. Whether you're pumping iron or planting petunias, we'll be in our clinic locations throughout the region working together. Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, getting you moving again so you can confidently say, I'm back. Go to monument.health/orthopedics to find out more.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Top the 6th inning, Sturgis with 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th to cut this 6-run lead down to 3. It's 9-6 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Leadoff hitter, right fielder, Owen Bruner, who, in fact, is 0 for 2 on the day, but does have a run scored.
Looks at a couple of balls here to start it, 2-0.
Of course, at the ending of this contest, part of our Stadium Sports Grill postgame show, we will name a superior performer for this game. It's being brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. We haven't done this much yet this baseball season, but we're going to now real quick. Let's look at our matchup menu. It's being brought to you by South Dakota Beef Logic and the Beef Industry Council of South Dakota. As the 3-1 pitch is, the 3-0 pitch is called a strike.
And now it's a ball.
So the leadoff walk for Bruner. Other games going on today. Actually, the Spearfish Sasquatch is in action right now. They are taking on the Casper Spuds.
One of 3 opponents they've had all season.
Yes, I think there's 4 in the league, actually. Also going on today, the Post 22 Hard Hats in a tournament, I believe, in
Omaha.
They're actually taking on Omaha, Nebraska. They're taking on Fargo right now.
Really?
Yeah, and they're leading 2-0 right as we see.
Okay.
Pier Post 8 is taking on the 320 Stars right now. As here's a shot from Sean Sewell that's going to go over towards left field, and a base hit for Sewell. He's going to keep on trucking it over to second. Cutoff man won't make the throw in time, and Sean Sewell hit over to second, moves the leadoff runner for Spearfish up to third, and Post 164's got 2 runners in scoring position. And now Coach Paul Poole of the Sturgis Post 33 Titans will have a chat with the infield.
Yes, he will, as he just saw his team. Looks like he's going to take the ball from the pitcher Lions and hand it to a new individual who has got a number of 24, I believe. Yep.
Tyler Petts. Cuts, that is. Tyler Cuts. I heard Petts over the loudspeaker, but apparently I was wrong.
That's okay.
So Tyler Cuts will be the 3rd hurler on the mound for the Post 33 Titans, and we will take a break. When he warms up, he will lead things off versus Cooper Chase. Spearfish leads by 3. Cuts on the mound next.
Is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base Sports Nutrition Program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
No matter what.
So Tyler Cuts will take the mound for the 33 Titans. Runners at 3rd and 2nd for Post 164 Spearfish, leading by 3. It's 9-6 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Clayson Davis and Paul James on the call for this rivalry doubleheader here in western South Dakota. Here in the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth, the official sports medicine provider to several teams in the Black Hills and in Northeast Wyoming.
Well, here we go. As Cuts. First pitch delivered all the way to the backstop and close, but safe.
So scoring from 3rd was Owen Bruner.
Yep.
First pitch for Cuts, probably not the one he wanted, as sails this one over the head of the catcher, and it's now 10-6 in a 4-run game.
Yeah, you can see Bruner come in there, and that was, boy, Sturgis with the big inning, last inning, able to cut that lead down to 3, and then immediately here giving up a run, and still nobody out, and another wild pitch, and another run scores.
So 2 pitches have cleared the bases for the Post 164 baseball team, and it's now 11-6 on the scoreboard. Brought to you by Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram at 644 West Jackson and Spearfish. Give them a call at 605-644-7773 or see them at junix.com.
Swing and a miss by Chase.
2-1.
That previous pitch looked like it could have just a pass ball. It almost looked like maybe the catcher didn't realize which pitch was coming, and now a pop-up on the right side.
Out. And it's going to land right directly in front of the Spearfish dugout as Kaufman, the first baseman, giving chase. 2-2 now with no outs. Again, bases are cleared on a pair of wild pitches. Cutts has appeared in 1/3 inning. That was against the Post 22 Hard Hats. He's appeared in 2 games. And Cooper Chase strikes out on the 2-2 count. Let's actually take a look at that in our Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay. First strikeout of the day for Tyler Cutts.
Yep, this is the inside corner, which that pitch has been given quite a few times here tonight. And it's called for strike 3.
So that is out number 1. Here's Bray Bauer. Pass ball goes against the backstop for a ball. Cutts on the season, allowing 4 hits, 3 runs that were all earned. No strikeouts and no walks. That was his first strikeout of the season, again in 2 appearances, versus the Post 22 Hard Hats. Here's Bauer swinging hard and missing for strike 1. Our next KDSJ sports broadcast tomorrow. We will be in Belle Fourche, in the geological not center of the nation. You're a local, more of a local here than I am. I still never got why they're the center of the nation when it's in the northwest corner of South Dakota, or towards the northwest corner.
Well, I think they did it for tourism purposes because people don't want to wander, an additional 20 miles or whatever. I don't even know what it is, north of town to find the spot in the middle of the prairie. Now they got a nice monument. They got the river. They've got the.
It does work out.
There is a marker up there, I do believe, from what I was told.
Center of North America.
I
can see, but.
Well, it's. Now there's a swing and a miss for strike 3 for Bowers. He strikes out.
So back-to-back strikeouts for Tyler Cutts. A rough start to his appearance on the mound, but now has responded with a pair of strikeouts, and it's now Tucker Wiesman's turn to spark some late inning momentum for Post 164.
Now there's the geographical center of the nation, and there's also a geographical center of North America. So there's 2 different ones. I believe they called the strike on that one, even though it got away from the catcher. It looks like he's being crossed up there. He's not sure which pitch is coming.
Yeah.
So the geographical center of North America, I believe, is in North Dakota. It's Rugby, North Dakota. And then the
center of the nation, they say it's Belle Fourche. Here's a shot over towards second. Throw over to first. Royer to Kaufman will end the inning. And I just Googled it. The center of the nation, geographic center of the nation, is in Belle Fourche.
Yes.
So I guess I am wrong.
Yes.
Don't
take that away from them. They got way too many things on signs in Belle Fourche. They have to change all the signs.
Yeah, coming from Nebraska, I always realized why they were the center of the nation when Nebraska is geographically in the center of the nation.
You know why? It's because of the way that it is.
It is because of the way it is.
Yeah.
Bottom of the 6th in a 5-run ball game. Sturgis up to bat next when we discuss the center of the nation during break. And you guys hear from our sponsors.
Direction, Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to bring you the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
Let our family care for your family.
From soccer tournaments to summer road trips, there's a lot your family needs to bring along. At Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, we've got the space to carry it all, and then some. Meet the lineup built for real life. The versatile Chrysler Pacifica, the powerful Dodge Durango, the refined Jeep Grand Cherokee, and the premium Jeep Wagoneer. Whether it's gear, groceries, or the entire family, these vehicles are ready for every adventure. Find the one that fits your family best at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram on West Jackson and Spearfish.
Make eating.
Wow. When you were way on break and we were discussing more the center of the nation, Clayson Davis, a Nebraska native, further had his feelings crushed when he learned that prior to Alaska and Hawaii joining the Union, the geographical center of the nation was not in Nebraska.
It was Lebanon, Kansas. And then when Alaska and Hawaii joined the nation, the mathematical center of the nation shifted 500 miles to the northwest, and the closest town is Belle Fourche.
How you know?
So, you know what? All my life, being the most landlocked, growing up the most landlocked state in the United States. Again, I don't know if that's completely confirmed, but I'm pretty sure it is.
I think it is.
That's going to be my next Google.
But that's the contiguous United States.
Yeah, but again, Nebraska's not the center of the nation. It was Lebanon, Kansas. Now it is Belle Fourche, South Dakota. I'm saying now, as in it just changed. No, it was actually back in 1959.
Yeah. Again, there's way too many signs that say that, so you'd have to argue with all those people who put that on their signs. And yeah.
Up to bat now for Sturgis. It's now the pitcher, Tyler Cutts.
We're still having issues with our center field camera that's kind of freezing on us a little bit, and that's because of the crazy wind here.
Pop up. That was played in slow motion. Slow motion, yeah, right directly in front of us. It's 2-2 count to Cutts. 11-6, the score on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. I actually. Oh, they pointed out the. Oh, it was timeout.
Yep. 2-2 the count here.
And a strike three called.
Delayed call.
Sean Sewell able to buckle down after that bases clearing triple from Brody Royer. Sturgis has got 5 more outs to make up 5 runs. Bearing Spearfish not putting any more on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. You know, I honestly feel a little bit better about having that center of the nation discussion be squashed, because you have no idea how many arguments I've gotten to people, and now I'm knowing that I was wrong the entire time.
So you stood firm?
Yeah, I was, no pun intended, I was
but you were
to
wrong.
bat for
the
great
great state of Nebraska.
The good life, and you know, I've been wrong this entire time. So.
Do they still have that on your license plate? Does it still say the good life? Because it used to.
Not anymore. We got boring white ones now. Pop up now over towards the left field. It's going to be a fair ball, and bounces right in front of shortstop. So
yeah, it was kind of awkward there.
Yeah, I mean, Chase was tracking it down. Then he saw Jack Scharf was backpedaling. Walker Viesman was coming over, and they all kind of looked at each other. It's like, you got it? No, you got it. It bounced right in front of Viesman.
Yeah, the regular Bermuda Triangle out there as we see a runner come in for Sturgis.
As that was Sundstrom, the catcher. Drew Janke, the pitch runner for Sundstrom, now over at first. Xander Heller now up to bat. Not before we have a pickoff attempt over at first. Sewell, 94 pitches, and a swing and a miss for Heller for strike 1.
Yeah, Sewell getting up there probably isn't going to make it through the entire game.
It'll be close. I would expect to see probably Jack Scharf in relief. Maybe Tucker Viesman. I would assume we do not have this confirmed, but I believe will be Bray Bauer in game 2 starting on the mound.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. Runner away from first on the 1-1 count.
It's been known to happen, like, you know, the whole center of the nation thing.
Yeah, I have been wrong before. It has been confirmed. Live on the internet. 1-2 count.
Nope.
Next pitch sinks low on Sewell, and we're tied up at 2 apiece. 1 out here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Post 164 looking for their 7th win of the season.
Pretty good pitch by Sewell there.
That one.
Not that one.
Not
that one was
quite
over his
that
head.
one.
The one before that dropped right on the outside corner. Tough to lay off that because It looks good until it's about 2/3 or 3/4 of the way to the plate, and then it dives.
So a full count with one out. Runners away from first. Sewell's going to focus on this pitch, and this one's popped up off the top of the net, caught into the wind, and lands right in the front row of Strong Field. And some little kid's getting a sweet treat.
He gets a sucker.
Took off on a dead sprint. Honestly, I don't blame him.
Hey, we're coming to get some food, too. That's in between games.
Because, again, whoever's grilling what here at Strong Field is, again, smelling quite tasty. Full count pitch again, swung on and missed for Xander Heller, and that's out number 2. Strikeout for Sean Sewell. That will be his 6th, and he's now +1 in the walks to strikeouts conversation, and I believe that will be the last strikeout for Sewell as the infield comes in. Parker Laux, head coach for Post 164, will take the ball and hand it to a new hurler, and it is going to be...
I was quite certain I saw him point at Jack Scharf. And
I thought it was
Jack
too.
He is taking some items off of his wrists, and
it will be Jack Scharf.
Yep.
Sewell ends with 101 pitches after facing 27 batters. I believe the way the math is mathing, just under 500 on the pitches to strikeouts.
Okay, just under 50%. Well,
yes.
He'd be just over.
No, he would.
Just over 50%.
This is why we bring you over,
yep.
so you can actually do math.
It's like 50.5%. Somewhere around there. Yes, here's Jack Scharf on the mound. So we'll take a little break here as Jack warms up. We are in the bottom of the 6th, 11-6. It is Spearfish leading Sturgis. We'll be back after this on KDSJ-TV with the conclusion of this one.
Easy with Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish. Just because you're in a hurry doesn't mean you can't eat better. Made to order smoothies, wraps, sandwiches, and flatbreads that instantly boost your mood. All with delivery available. Plus, check out all the different flavors of smoothie bowls, salads, and even breakfast items. Located off I-90 exit 14 on Platinum Drive, just down the hill from the Holiday Inn. Eat well, live well at Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish.
Whether you've lived here for years or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, or where to go to have your current ride kept in shape. Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them, all major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
The stadium.
Back we are at Strong Field. We're in Sturgis. It is a 11-6 game. Spearfish has a 5-run lead of this one in the bottom of the 6th as Sean Sewell reached his just about to his pitch limit after hitting over 100 pitches. He actually ended up 101, 51 for strikes. And Jack Scharf doing the warm-ups on the mound right now with 2 out. And that runner on first base. Again, this is game 1 of a doubleheader here tonight. Game 2 coming up probably about a half hour or so after the conclusion of this one. We're moving up on 7 o'clock, so we're probably going to be running about 7:40 or so, 7:30, 7:40 with the start time of this one. Tomorrow night, one varsity game in Belle-Fourche tomorrow night. It's a JV game at 5, varsity game about 7:30 tomorrow night in Belle-Fourche. Get to check out their new digs there tomorrow in Belle-Fourche. Great lighting on that field. They got the state-of-the-art lighting on that field that we'll be able to check out tomorrow evening as well. The LED lights that do such a great job, the way that they can light the sky, light the field, keep the bright lights out of the fielder's eyes. And we're going to have a chopper over to short. And the flip over to second for the easy out. So just like that, Scharf comes in, gets the 3rd out of the inning. And we're going to go to the top of the 7th. Spearfish leading this one 11-6. take another break. We'll be back with one more inning here on KDSJ-TV unless Sturgis puts 5 on the board.
Turn down for what? Is where sports fans meet in Spearfish. The stadium is locally owned and operated, and they carry the NFL ticket, NBA package, college sports pack, and stream all BHSU and Spearfish Spartan sporting events. Their famous steak tips and hand-patty burgers will satisfy any sports fan. The stadium is a full bar and grill, open daily for lunch at 11 a.m. and serving brunch on Sundays starting at 10. Plus, don't forget the scoreboard on Ryan Road next to Safeway. See you soon at the Stadium Sports Grill, Main Street, Spearfish.
Whatever the weather, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating keeps you in the comfort zone with expert heating and air conditioning repair or replacement from American Standard Mitsubishi. For over 70 years, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating has delivered quality service to the Northern Hills and Northeast Wyoming. When you need timely, expert service for heating, cooling, or plumbing, call 605-642-5755 or search Wolf's Plumbing and Heating and stay in the comfort zone.
Cheyenne Frontier Days.
Top of the 7th, Spearfish. 3 more outs to add on some more insurance runs. Make it a little bit harder for Sturgis to come back from a, as of now, 5-run deficit. Back to the top of the order for Spearfish, Darren Crooks. I believe this is his 5th time through. And starts off looking at a ball. Tyler Cutts still on the mound for Sturgis. And here's a shot that's going to bounce right over the shortstop over to left field, and a single for Darren Crooks to get the party started here in the 7th. And now an error. Here's a run down over to second, as I didn't see quite what was going on. I was busy trying to play the replay, and just like that, Darren Crooks makes his way over to second.
Well, the ball got away from the cutoff man there, and Crooks was paying attention and took advantage, got himself to second base. So actually a single and then an error.
So that will bring up Walker Viesman, who's 2 for 3.
And now the throw.
Ooh, close, but it is going to be called safe.
Getting back as Crooks, he kind of got him leaning the wrong way, and it was a good kind of spin around off the mound there, and the left-handed pitcher there.
Next pitch, bit outside.
And now bad throw back to the mound, but backed up at second, so some mistakes being made there.
Spearfish 11 hits compared to the Titans 6.
Still hear that wind roaring.
Yeah. Now here's a shot that's going to go right on by first, but the second baseman, he's trying to make the tag over at second and held up, and that's going to be a base hit for Walker Viesman.
And Viesman hit it over there, and you can see the first baseman came off to try to field it, and the pitcher, that's up to him when the ball's hit on the right side to get to first to cover, and he did not do that.
So another base hit for Walker. That makes him 3 for 4. Runners in the corners and no outs. And here comes Tucker Olson. Someone's breaking the law over here.
Yeah. Sounds like a spaceship taking off on I-90, but you do amazing things with exhausts, can't you?
Yeah. I was about to say, I'm going to go home, see if the dude wants to race my weed eater.
I've always wondered, like, not only in Sturgis, but when you come through, there's a lot of houses right on the interstate in Sturgis here, and being at this baseball field quite a bit, you hear all the noisy traffic that goes by. That's got to be hard. That's got to be hard sleeping. Now we hear it again.
This one sounds like, yeah, that sounds more exhaust more than anything.
Oh, they're right here on Ballpark Road outside the stadium here. So
we are in the motorcycle capital of the nation. maybe even the world.
Did you make that up just
I
now,
did.
or is that on a sign?
I did. I made that up.
Do they have that?
They have it on a sign. I can't quite remember what it is.
Okay.
3-1 to Tucker Olson. Runners in the corners. Next throw inside, and the bases are walked full with no outs. And it is danger zone time for Post 33 Titans. Here comes Jack Scharf.
Jack will step in there with a great opportunity to add to the lead. And again, it's already a 5-run lead. Nobody out.
Owen Bruner waiting on deck, and Scharf
took a daddy hack.
Yeah, he almost looked like he was going to watch it, then decided, oh, that's a good one, let's try it, and was about a half-second slow. 0-1 to Scharf. He is 1 for 3 for the third baseman. Tries it again and swings for strike 2.
Good location on those pitches, and need to come up big with some pitches right here, right now.
As here at toward the lower half of the lineup here after Scharf. And outside pitch right on the line, but called the ball. But again, the top 4 has got 9 of the hits out of the 13.
Wow.
And then the bottom of the lineup hasn't done as much damage for Spearfish. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3.
So some big pitches by Cutts to get down, get the first out, bring up Owen Bruner.
Take a look at that pitch on our Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay. Looked good until it got to the plate and it dropped on Scharf. And here comes Owen Bruner. 0 for 2 on the day, but does have 2 runs scored. He's been walked twice, and he has scored both times he's been on base. And, of course, a walk here would be run number 12 for Spearfish to double up the Post 33 Titans of Sturgis. And Bruner tries it on a high pitch for a strike.
Bruner kind of extending those arms there, but pitch outside, the ball and a strike.
So 1-1 to Bruner. And here's a shot that's going to go way out towards center field. It's going to bounce against the back of the wall, and Darren Crooks will score. Here comes Tucker Wiesman. Here comes Walker Wiesman. Here comes Tucker Olson, and a bases clearing triple. First hit of the day for Owen Bruner is a massive one, and Spearfish
puts 3 more up.
Yeah. It is now 14-6.
Yeah, Bruner got the fat part of the bat on that one. Let the wind do the work to a point. Dead center.
A big swing of the bat from Owen Bruner. Bases clearing, 3-run RBI triple. And again, the wind definitely helped, and that sent that one right underneath the 400-foot mark here at Strong Field. Now Sean Sewell stares at a pair of balls.
It is cooling off. We see the sun is dipping down in the sky, a few more clouds floating around.
The wind, not so much.
Now 3-0?
Excuse me, that was just one ball. I didn't know what I was imagining. Now it's 2-0.
2-0 now? Okay.
Again, Bruner over at third. Tyler Cutts, the lefty, comes back with the 2-0 with a strike. Sewell is 2 for 3. One of his better hitting performances on the Legion season. Might even be the best hitting performance so far. And it was 2-0 and then 3-0, and now Sewell will put runners in the corners with 1 out. Cooper Chase next in the lineup. 1 for 3 with a run scored. Has been walked once, struck out twice. Of course, at the ending of this contest, we will name a superior performer, being brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
Some candidates there for
yeah,
Spearfish. Again, some great hitting at the top of the order.
2 hits for Sewell, ties his season best in hits in a game and ties with Game 2 against the Casper Oilers last week on the road.
Shouldn't have to be wrapping up in blankets at this time of the year.
In the middle of June. No, I wouldn't think so. Strike 1 to Chase. Next pitch outside. Cooper thought about it and then made the wise decision to lay off for ball 1. Owen Bruner at third. Sean Sewell, he is running since he's no longer the pitcher at first. Strike for Cooper Chase. It's now 1-2. Spearfish 2 more outs to add on more runs. The deficit is 8, largest lead of the day. And now Chase, foul ball that glances off the top of the bat into the grandstands just to the right of us at the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. Young Spearfish fan earning some candy here at Strong Field. Excuse me, it's 2-2 for Chase. Pickoff attempt at first. Sewell gets back on in time. Again, a left-handed thrower you're staring right at first.
Yep. Tough to get a lead.
And a swing and a miss for Chase. That is going to be out number 2. And that will bring up Bray Bauer. Bauer 0 for 2. Has 1 RBI. And he shoots this one, pops up in the air over toward the Spearfish dugout, over to the fence, and Kaufman gave it a run, but runs into the fence, and the ball lands just on the other side of it. And if you're under the age of 5, you are trucking it over toward that dugout. I believe the smallest one got it.
Oh, he gave it up. That was nice.
A true gentleman.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. She's pretty happy.
Quite happy. What a gentleman. Next pitch for Bauer, a ball. And now here's another foul ball. This one will not exit the ballpark and bounce against the warning track. Makes it a 1-2 count. 1-2, just a bit outside. Ties the count out at 2 apiece. Deuce is wild on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, in an 8-run ball game here at the top of the 7th. Again, this is just game number 1 of KDSJ's coverage of American Legion baseball. Game 2 coming up. Supposed to be at 7:30. I
gonna be
highly doubt that will be the case.
Maybe 7:40.
2-2, outside and high, and we're at a full count. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be low and inside, right on the line, at least from my point of view up here. And payoff pitch walk will load the bases with 2 outs, and Tucker Viesman's got to take off all of his catching gear.
Oh, boy. So he's pretty quick with that, though.
Oh, yes. Again, I feel like we've had this conversation in the past, but it's like I think catchers got to practice putting on their gear and taking it off, much like firemen have to practice getting ready for a fire.
It's probably kind of the same thing. I mean,
wonder if there's
you're annoyed by it too, you know? You're like,
wonder
I got to take this
there's competitions to see how fast you can put on and take off all your catching gear.
Right?
Foul ball. first pitch for Tucker Wiesman. He's 1 for 3 on the day. If Tucker is able to make it on base, we will have officially bat around here in the 7th. And that struck him.
Yep, that got him. So
hit him in the leg, and that will score run number 15 for Spearfish. I believe that might be their season high in runs scored in a game.
Yep, so now a 9-run lead, and now another stroll out to the mound.
For head coach Paul Poole. In fact, let's go back at the Post 164 schedule. They had their previous season best was 13 runs in Game 1 of the Allen Tellinghusen Senior Legion Tournament, and that was against Bellefouche. Spearfish will see Bellefouche in Bellefouche at the Mathematical Center of the Nation tomorrow here on KDSJ Sports. And I think we will have another new pitcher. This is number 29.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Drew Janke.
Okay.
And we will take one more break.
And then one after that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Still got the bottom of the inning to go. It is a runaway. 9-run lead for Spearfish here at the top of 7. Darren Crooks, the guinea pig for Drew Janke when we come back.
Frontier Knights lineup is locked and legendary. Starting with Treaty Oak Revival and Jesse Murph. Alex Warren with Noah Cyrus. The Red Clay Strays with Wyatt Flores. Riley Green and Trace Atkins. Blake Shelton with Avery Anna. Hardy and Cameron Whitcomb. And Zach Top with Jody Messina. 10 days, one legend. Frontier Knights tickets on sale now at cfdrodeo.com.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Fishers.
So Drew Janke will come on to the mound, and his first pitch of the day will be a strike.
Mm-hmm.
This is the 4th pitcher for Sturgis here in game number 1.
Oh.
And that, I believe, struck him.
Yeah.
And Crooks is trying to make his case, and they will send him.
Yeah, well, I think it did. We could hear it.
Yeah. See if I caught enough of that on the replay. That's run number 16. It's a 10-run lead now.
Yeah.
16-6. Sean Sewell will circle the bases. And now here comes Tucker Wiesman. This is batter number 8, and he also had curved out of the way to not get hit by pitch. Back-to-back batters being hit by pitches for Post 164. Walker Wiesman is 3 for 4, and he sends this one over towards left field. Diving catch, not made, and that will score 1 run, 2 runs, and that would be it. So a 2-run RBI. Excuse me, that might maybe call that as an error.
Yep, probably.
But believe
let's see this here as we look at this one. There was a diving attempt for it. Yeah. Not a routine play, so I'm sure he'll get a hit for that. It'll be a 2-run single.
2-run RBI single, yep. Yes. And it's 18-6. The lead is 12. And that's Walker Wiesman's 4th hit of the day. He's 4 for 5.
Wow.
This is his 6th at-bat. This is Tucker Olson. There's a strike 1, fouls the next one. Strike 2, 2 outs. So the Titans just need 1 more in order to make up 12 runs to extend this game.
Man, they need to get out of this inning.
Next pitch outside. Good job by Sundstrom to reach out and grab it to avoid Darren Crooks, who literally bat about 3 minutes ago, and he's over at third.
And in the Meantime here,
Olson sends this one over towards Andrew Jetski at third, and the wind doing its part. He did not. It dropped right in behind him. Had a track on it, and again, that wind that's just not calming down.
No.
Sends it a different direction right when it was about got to the glove of Andrew Jetski. So that's still a 1-2. Now a ball makes it 2-2. Olson is 2 for 4 on the day.
The wind here, it sounds like about every winter episode of Game of Thrones. I mean, it just is just.
Now here's a shot that's going to go by third in short out to left field. Darren Crooks scores from third. Runners at first and second. It is now a 13-run lead.
Just an onslaught here as Sturgis can't get the right pitch or get the ball to go the right way. It wasn't incredibly hit hard, but it was hit in the right spot, and just when it rains, it pours.
Here's Jack Scharf, stares at strike one.
Kind of was thinking to myself, I'm going to hold out until the second game before I put my sweatshirt back on.
Might need to
I don't know if I'm going to make it, though.
Yeah, I got to get mine from the vehicle. Another swing and a miss for Scharf, 0-2. Sturgis 1 strike away from mercifully getting out of this inning. Spearfish has put up 8 runs here at the top of 7. Here is the 0-2, and that is strike 3.
That was a nice pitch there to come in and get that one to get out of the inning, but a lot of work to do for Sturgis as they trail this one by 13. It's 19-6 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. We'll take a little break. We'll be back with the bottom of the 7th. Sturgis coming to bat after this.
Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of ton. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
The Gold-Dust Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Gold-Dust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting golddustdeadwood.com.
In a land of clutter and chaos, the Container Queen has you covered. At False Bottom Creek Containers and Storage, we've got premium containers and custom sheds fit for royalty. Whether you want to buy new or used, she can handle the delivery. High cube, side doors, double doors, you name it, she's got it. Visit fbccontainersandstorage.com or call today. False Bottom Creek Containers and Storage, home of the Container Queen.
Missing a meal just like
Number 3, Ethan Sermon.
19-6 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Bottom of the 7th inning. Sturgis can make up 13 runs in an inning, which we have seen before on KDSJ Sports. It will be last year we did.
Really?
Of course,
13 runs?
They didn't make up 13 runs. They scored 13 runs, and I believe Pier did that versus Spearfish.
All righty. I got
Again,
you.
if my memory serves me correct. Scharf on the mound in relief for Sean Sewell. Starts off with a pair of balls thrown. Ethan Cermak will be the first to go. Of course, we're not done yet. We got more baseball coming up next at definitely not 7:40 anymore.
Just keeps getting later.
It's going to be
Later.
a late night.
And later. At least it's a short drive.
It is a short drive. Well, the last time we did a baseball game, and I'm not even going to go there.
I don't know where you were going.
There's a swing and a miss. 3-2. I said the last time KDSJ Sports was here to do a game in Sturgis, not everyone made it home safely.
Oh, yes, I remember now.
Yeah.
Right now, everybody's like, what?
Don't want that bad juju.
No. Be careful driving home.
Yes. Do not want to have an accident.
No.
Please drive safe no matter where you go this summer in the Black Hills.
Yeah, and you really gotta drive for everybody, because there's so many people here who don't know where they're going because they've never been here. So
there's a pitch off of the knees of Tucker Wiesman.
It's a good job, Tucker, again. Even on those ones that, the ones you think he can't even kill or make go sideways, he's able to get a piece of them.
Late call, that is called a strike. Leadoff walk for Cermak. This is Brody Royer, who's 1 for 1.
Ooh.
Check swing, and they say he followed through for strike 2.
Yep.
I hope they're still grilling what they're grilling.
They better be. We haven't
games.
even made it to the second game yet.
Yeah. Next pitch, a bit low, 2-2 count on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard, which also reads 19-6. And 8 runs in the 7th inning has helped that. And there's a swing and a miss. First strikeout of the day for Jack Scharf. And now Sturgis down to 2 more outs.
See this pitch here as there's a little hook in there.
Oh, right down Main Street.
Yep. Kind of came inside, but then ended up dropping across the plate.
Here comes Kaufman, the first baseman, 1 for 3. One hit Blake has got. It was a bases clearing RBI triple. Pickoff attempt over at first. Safely getting back on is Cermak. Next throw from Scharf, and this is going to be a hit out towards center. Crooks can't judge the wind. He's going to go by Crooks. It's going to be picked up by Bruner. And Cermak with a base hit will put runners in the corners for Sturgis, only with 1 out.
Now we see this one kind of tailing away from Crooks, and Crooks tried to, and I'm sure the wind's doing all kinds of stuff. You know, that thing's coming down, then it's blowing sideways, and ugh.
I might need to go get my jacket here before too long, too. Jack Scharf, strike on Jack Jolly, who's 1 for 3. The right fielder. Cermak over at third. That is run number 7 for Sturgis. Scharf goes outside. Sounds like we're in a rainforest.
It kind of does. It's just a...
I was just in a rainforest, and it sounds
similar.
Very much the same.
You literally were.
I literally was. Guess what? It was windy and rainy there, too.
Oh, man, you brought it back.
Yeah. Not the rain part. Still waiting for that.
Yeah, we need that. Did you see any wildlife down there?
A lot of iguanas.
A lot of iguanas, okay.
A lot of big iguanas. Oh, watch out, cameraman.
Ooh.
Foul ball that shot by a few innocent bystanders.
Head on a swivel. You're not behind the backstop.
So 2-2 count with 1 out. Runners in the corners, and there's strike 3 for out number 2. Keeps runners at first and third, and Jaron Andrzejewski.
Oh, that was a good pitch.
Very good pitch from Scharf. Third baseman's 1 for 3 on the day. Immediately following, we'll go to our Stadium Sports Grill post-game show as Scharf lofts his first pitch for Andrew Jetski a bit high.
Threw a fastball there. He's throwing with a little more pep. Sailed on him a little bit.
And there's a pitch in the inside corner, and Jaron took a hack at it. Ties the count up, 1 apiece. Foul ball to the net, 1-2.
Down to the last strike for Jaron.
And the next pitch going to be a tad high. And 2-2.
So did you see any monkeys?
I did not.
No monkeys?
I heard them.
Really?
Yeah. They are loud.
Really?
Almost borderline terrifying.
Really?
Yes.
So like if you were, now we're going to have a second base taken there.
Now a full count. No, they are loud and they echoes for that thick of
so it just
forestry down there.
Yeah, the canopy under the canopy.
Yeah. Full count pitch a bit low, and a walk will load the bases with 2 outs. Drew Janke will have his first at-bat of the day with the Ducks on the pond and 2 outs. And there's a shot that's going to go over to second. Toss over to shortstop at second. Force out at every single base. And Spearfish will end the game with a 13-run win.
Yeah, we see it just an easy ground ball. Nice couple of hops and then the flip over to short at second, covering second. And there you go. 19-6 your final game 1 of a doubleheader tonight between Spearfish and Sturgis. Your short, condensed Stadium Sports Girl postgame show coming up at 30. Don't go away.
Now you don't have to. The Millstone Family Restaurant can fill that void. From a hearty home-style breakfast served all day to daily specials to the soup and salad bar, the Millstone is your place for classic comfort food made fresh all day long. Locally owned and operated, the Millstone is part of the Spearfish community. Don't be shy. Pull up a chair at our table. Whether you're a local or if you're only in town for the weekend, make yourself at home at the Millstone Family Restaurant off I-90 exit 12 in Spearfish.
For 20 years, there's been a better...
Welcome back to the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. It's our Stadium Sports Grill post-game show brought to you by the Stadium Sports Grill in Spearfish at 744 Main Street. And I just named the Superior Performer on KDSJ-TV, but the Stadium Sports Grills where sports fans meet. And Walker Wiesman is your player of the game, being brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
Yeah, Walker had quite the game here tonight. He went 4 for 5. He had 3 RBIs, and he walked, too, so he was on base 5 out of the 6 times he was up. Had a great game there. And, of course, coming off a great pitching performance, did he not? Was he pitching the other?
No.
No, that was Tucker. I apologize. That was Tucker.
He did pitch versus Helena.
Yeah, I was thinking.
It's actually back-to-back pure performances for Walker Wiesman now I think about it.
All right. So Walker,
Very
great job
nice.
hitting tonight. Again, the hot streak hitting continues for him. So
as Spearfish trailed early, Sturgis led 1-0 after 1. Then Spearfish responded with 2 in the second to make it 3-1 after 2. Then Post 164 explodes for 6 runs to make it 8-1. Sturgis responds with 2 of their own. It was 8-3 after 3 innings. Spearfish added 1 more in the 4th to make it 9-3. Sturgis responded with 3 in the bottom of the 5th. It was 9-6 at one point. Spearfish added 2 more in the 6th to make it 11-6. And then 8 runs in the 7th inning. Sturgis did respond with 1 of their own at the bottom of the 7th, but final score 19-7. Thought it was 19-6, but 19-7 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Spearfish with 16 hits. Sturgis with 7. Both teams committed 1 error in this gusty wind. So that's your recap. Don't go away. We'll end this stream, and we will pick back up on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. in about 20 or 30 so minutes here on KDSJ Sports. If you do like watching, go ahead and like the stream and subscribe to KDSJ-TV so you never miss another live sports broadcast. For Paul James, I'm Clayson Davis. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes with Game 2 between Spearfish Post 164